Hello. Hi. Happy 2025, I guess. Yeah, first stream of 2025. Exciting. Again, apologies for the rescheduling again. I had insomnia, which was not nice. So, yeah, that was the reason why. I believe it was originally on the 2nd of January. Now it's on the 6th today. So, yeah. I haven't got any viewers yet. It's weird, like, when the countdown's going, there is, like, one or two viewers. I know one of them's probably me because I check on my TV, but then there is usually like one other one that's that. I don't know. Maybe it's like someone from YouTube checking my stream. I don't know. But yeah, we've got a new plushie thing on tonight. Neil, say hi to Neil, the SofaWorks sloth. There we go. I didn't actually set him up, so I've got no idea if he's showing. Don't fall over, Neil. I know you're sleepy on your SofaWorks beds, but. There we go. Right. So might as well get started with the gameplay. Also, I forgot to charge my phone as well, so that's not helpful. So it's on. It's got 40%, so that's not too bad. I just really quickly charged it, so hopefully that'll last. I can always charge it in the break, can't I? Anyway, let's go to the game. Also, I'm probably going to be a lot less energetic tonight because I've not been doing as great. So yeah, it'll be people in the chat powering me on through if anyone joins. There is a viewer at the moment, no idea who it is. Right, so yeah, on this one, gonna clean the Forest Cottage there. I did also figure out as well in the settings how to get like the Steam achievements to come up. It's just that I think I accidentally unticked a box that I thought I was meant to untick, but in reality I was meant to keep it up because otherwise you can hear the Steam achievements but you can't see them. So I'll also need to check if the I think the volume on my end's fine. It's just because I have my headphones plugged in, which means I didn't actually get to check the volume. Again, once the stream starts, I can't really check anything is the issue. So yeah, we're going to be doing the Forest Cottage. There is the other ones, but like the skate park and the fire station, but I'm kind of going up in the money value, so that means, because normally the more money it is, the longer it'll take, so I kind of want to go up and up in the amount of time it'll take. So let's clean the Forest Cottage. Yeah, Mr. H&G Hexenjager. Yeah, I think I gave them like a Swedish accent, didn't I? So yeah, I'll have to do more voice acting, yay. Even though no one's watching at the moment. Someone might watch it on playback, I don't know, they might be entertained. So, Mr. H and I guess Miss G, I don't know, it might be a Mr. as well. Hexenjager, so, we are two humble confectioners, brother and sister, there we go, living on our own deep in the woods of the national park, and there's absolutely nothing strange about that. It's a terrible voice, I'm sorry. It's kind of going to be like a Hansel and Gretel thing, isn't it? Yeah. We are also the creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the country. The county. Not the country, the county. We're not that good to get to the country. But to stay on top, we need constant reinvention. And our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto. Kind of like the witch's grotto, I'm guessing, from Hansel and Gretel. Affecting our ability to dream up wonderful new recipes. Can you come and restore our cottage and with it our creative flow? Danke. So yeah, I'm assuming like they've taken over the witch's cottage and now they make like gingerbread treats and stuff. So yeah, we have to clean it up to help their creativity and stuff to make new treats. So let's go in. I hope no one had to see that terrible impression. You'll probably have to hear it through the text messages as well, so you'll get more of the Swedish accent. It's fine. Right. And we'll see how much I can talk about. Also, I mean, I'll just double check in the shop. I don't think there's anything else I can buy. I think with like 41, because I normally get all the stuff at the end of them, don't I? But I think there might be some stuff I can put on, maybe. Be in this. No, so I've already put on like the Jurassic Jungle one, apparently. Clothing. I must have just put these on last time automatically, maybe. Maybe when I started the vintage car, possibly. That might have been it. Right. So we're in the same kind of place as the shoe. Oh, we found our first gnome. There we go. Little bastard gnome. We hate them. We hate the gnomes. And also, like, there was a wanted poster there as well. I think with a lot of this, they kind of, like, repeat, like, the background and stuff. So, yeah, that makes sense. Any more creepy gnomes? There's a 2D background there, but any more? There'll just be, like, one in my face in a moment, won't there? We hate the gnomes. There's a boulder. Lovely boulder. I like how this is the thing that I do first, like, is just look around the environment for gnomes. Yeah, there's one gnome there. Is there any gnomes here as well? But there's one, like, in the trees or something. It's gonna mess me up. Evil gnome. Oh, there's another symbol here. Is it a symbol or is that... no, it's a drawing. Okay. I might have to try and be careful with that, not to, like, take off the drawing before we can see it. Some wood. An axeman. Oh, I wish I could pick up the axe. Wait, can I move the axe? Hold on. Hopefully also the volume isn't too loud. Oh, hold on. I need to actually put my chat more off the gameplay. There we go. We got the Joneses in. Hello. Bonjour. This level looks nice. I'm currently on the race car level. Yeah, I'm trying to... I remember there was a level where there's like a cat vehicle or something. It's like a giant, like, cat monster truck, which is adorable and menacing at the same time. But yeah, thanks for joining. I need people to actually keep me interesting on this, because otherwise it's just going to be me with a really rubbish, like, Swedish accent, like I had to do at the start. You probably missed that bit. Lucky that you missed that bit. You want to see me do a really bad Swedish impression, then yeah, go back to the start of the stream. Right, what am I doing? Let us get some cleaning fluid on. We've got multi-purpose. I'm trying to think what's most on this stone. In fact, wood. There's a lot of wood bits, isn't there? Some wood cleaner. There we go. Alright, let's do the gate first. Oh, great. And you get to hear my Swedish accent, great. I know it's natural for people to be suspicious, but we really are who we say we are. Yeah? That wasn't actually too bad, actually. I didn't stutter on that as much, which is good. I think it's less about me being bad at the impression, more just I'm not good at reading stuff without stuttering. I'm terrible at it, especially when I'm tired. Doesn't help. I'm guessing... Yeah, it's the metal bit on the gate. Right, hold on. I keep pressing L. It's because L's to refill the fluid. There we go. Metal cleaner. Come on. What am I missing? Oh, there's like a massive bit there. Okay. That answers that question. Come on. Not done the cat truck yet. Love power wash. Definitely prefer the VR version. Laura does keep saying I need to do real life power washing, but yeah, I don't think I've ever actually done power washing in real life. Like, I say that like it's like an experience that people want to do. Like, I'm not sure. Is it fun? I don't know. Like, is it as satisfying in real life as it is in this game? I'm not sure. Right, there's these posts as well, which are made of wood, so I might focus on these with the wood cleaner. Also, let me know if the volume's okay and everything. I always depend on the one person who's in my chat to let me know if the volume's okay, so please do. It should be fine, though, because it's been fine on the last few. Like, basically, I think it's for one of the Minecraft ones, or maybe one of the PowerWash Simulator ones. In fact, I think it was the PowerWash Simulator one, because I think Chloe let me know that, yeah, the volume was a bit loud, so it should be the same as the last settings, and obviously the mic's the same. I think it's the same distance, not sure. But yeah. It is a chill game though, which is good, which is just what I need right now. Yeah, it's weird because R's to redo the cleaning liquid, so I don't know why I keep pressing L for some reason. I keep pressing L to get my cleaning fluid up. I don't know why. I like to change the nozzle. I don't know why. It's weird. Volume's fine, good. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, it should be like the settings shouldn't change that much, really. So yeah, I did notice though on one of the Walton file video that I recorded, there was a bit where like I think I'd I think I'd like turned down the volume on my speakers, but then didn't turn it back up. Instead, I turned up the YouTube volume, which means on the edit now that volume is really loud on the recording, which means that I've had to now like edit that volume down again, which is just annoying. But at least I can actually edit it, unlike on a stream where nothing can be edited. Well, I mean, kind of can be afterwards, but I mean, I prefer not to. It's a bit of a hassle. Right, let's get this gate. Yeah, some of the later levels get like not only like massive and take a really long time to do, they also just go crazy. Like this game goes to weird places sometimes. Really does. Oh, refill. There we go. But how's things been anyway? I know that with you guys, the Joneses, you've had a bit of a cold going round as well. I hope you're feeling a bit better from that. Weirdly, I haven't had a cold in a while. Like my nose gets blocked up. I have to use this like this nasal spray stuff. You've probably seen it multiple times. Yeah, which because there's this problem with my sinuses, they just get blocked up constantly. But yeah, I haven't really had a proper cold in a while. I think I nearly had one a while back, but yeah. Is it bad that I didn't realise you bought the soap, etc. from the store? I've just been playing with the 4 different colour heads. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the soap just makes it a little bit easier, to be honest. You don't have to use it, like... And it does run out quite quickly, really. You can't really use it for, like, the whole job. But it just makes things on particular materials easier. But, like, for example, on this gate, yes, you've got the wood cleaner, but then you'd also have to change to the metal cleaner sometimes for these metal bits. Unless if, I don't know, like it rounds, sometimes like it rounds up, doesn't it? When you've done like 75% of it, it'll just go ding and then be done. I'm hoping I can get this one finished tonight. I'm only on 1% at the moment, so yeah, I mean only 10 minutes in to be fair, so yeah, not done yet. To be fair, I did probably spend the first 5 minutes looking for gnomes, so yeah, we hate the gnomes, don't we? Nobody likes the gnomes. And clean. There we go. But yeah, the cleaning fluids can be useful. Like, it has more of kind of like a wide spread as well, but also works very well on those particular materials. But then you have to look at what materials. So, for example, there's like multi-purpose, which you never really know what that's for. Apparently, the walls here are multi-purpose, but like you wouldn't know that. What's my favourite level? I'd have to... There is one that's a bit spoilery, so I don't really want to say it. There's actually quite a few that are quite spoilery. Let's just say... I mentioned about like the cat monster truck earlier. There's another level that involves cats, and yeah, it's adorable. There's a few levels that involve cats, actually. So yeah, that's one. There is another one where it's like... You're not expecting it unless if you've like read the text messages as you're going through. I didn't read the text messages on my first playthrough, so that means yeah, I just completely missed that. I think though with there's like the Shrek levels that have come out recently. I think I'd enjoy those ones as well, but I'll be getting to them when I've done like the main kind of game, the main levels in the game, and then I'll go to those ones, and then hopefully I'll do multiplayer after that, where I'll invite people on the stream, they can pick a level, and then we'll do it. But I want to do that after I've actually done all the levels, so I will have already done them all, and I can just bring someone on who wants to do them with me, and then we can talk about random... I'll do that thing that Markiplier does, where he like that PowerWash Pals thing, where he does like a podcast where he just brings people on, just talks about random nonsense with them. As we do, right, timber pillar. But yeah, there's some cat-based ones, which of course I love, because I love cats, so... And they're very cute cat-based ones. I've not figured out how to read the text messages in the VR version. They appear on my VR watch, but I can't click them. Right, yeah, I mean, with these ones, they go off screen so quick as well, so then I have to, like, go into the menu... go to here, and then go to the text messages down here. Fortunately, with this one, I don't give them an accent or anything with Aurora Smith, which means I can just use my normal voice. With the rest of them, yeah, I have to think of a voice for them. But yeah, oh, we're at 2% now. Great. Hopefully, I don't waste too much time, because it would be nice to try and get this all done in one evening. Like, to be honest, I'd be willing to stay on a little bit later just to get the thing done, to be honest. To get it done, but I think in later levels it's going to be like some of them. I remember one of them, it took like multiple hours to complete it because they get, by the end of it, like, it takes ages to do. Like, you have to do it in multiple settings. It's like a good meal. You have to do it in multiple settings. Again, didn't realise the messages were in the menu. We'll take a look there after. Yeah, they appear in the menu. Again, it might be different for the VR version, I'm not sure, but yeah, they should appear in your menu as well, if it's all the same. If it's all the same to you. Got 2 viewers on tonight though, that's good. Maybe Monday night can be the complimentary one to Thursdays. The only thing about Thursdays is that if Mike and Station Love to Explore start streaming again, I kind of don't want to do it on Thursdays because I kind of don't want to go onto their turf, is the thing. Like, not gonna be wrong, I'm sure they wouldn't really care, but I don't know, like, I just kind of don't want to really go onto their turf and stream while they're streaming. So I'd probably move it from Thursdays at that point, even though Thursdays have been pretty good for me, but yeah. They deserve the Thursday slot. Yeah. With their amazing stuff, but I can understand why they've taken a break at the moment. Yeah, just things get massively busy for them, so should take their time, just as everyone should. There we go. There's the ding. There we go. And have I done that one yet? I'll just go around the sides and do these bits of timber frames. There we go. Lovely, satisfying ding. There we go. But yeah, what have I been up to recently? Let's actually talk to my audience on this live stream for once. I went to the Trafford Centre at the weekend. That was nice. Well, I mean, it was going to be nicer, but then the main thing I went for was the Jurassic. Was it Jurassic World experience or Jurassic Park? Is it one of the Jurassic Park thing that they had? Yeah, I was going to go to it because it was going to close. It was literally meant to be closing this weekend, just gone 4th and 5th of January. And I'd seen a load of other people went to it, and I thought, hey, that looks fun. It's been recommended to me a lot, so I should go and do that. What cleaner fluid should I use next? I mean, multi-purpose, because the walls are multi-purpose. That's probably going to use a lot. You're way more accurate when washing. I just randomly spray and hope for the best. Oh yeah, I am so like methodical when I'm just so methodical when I do games. It's like with Lego games, for an example. I will get every stud in every level. Like, I will make sure that I get every single stud. I mean, it helps for one thing, you know, I can just kind of build up money and stuff. But yeah, I get every single stud. I break every single thing. I make sure to get everything. Like, yeah, I'm so methodical in games. Probably an OCD thing. I don't think I do have OCD, but I think it's like, I've probably got something similar to it, I imagine. I need to go for an assessment for it, probably. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, so there was the Jurassic World thing, Jurassic Park, was going to do it. And because of the freak weather at the weekend, it got cancelled. It got cancelled originally on the Saturday, which was when I was originally going to go. And then I then decided to book a premiere in. Thankfully, Elise gave me the bit of encouragement to go and do it. How do I turn this again? Hold on. There we go. Yeah, but Elise gave me basically the encouragement to go and do it on the Sunday as well. So I booked a hotel. Thought that if they were going to cancel it, they'd give me a good amount of notice and stuff, and then I could cancel my hotel and then save some money. Turns out they decided while I was at the Trafford Centre, literally as I was about to get my lunch, I was literally queuing up for a Mackey's, where the Joneses will be very happy to know I had my first strawberry milkshake as well, first Mackey's milkshake. Which I'll probably talk about as well. That's probably the bit that they're here for, to know what I thought of the Mackey's milkshake. But yeah, and as I was queuing for that, I got the email. But the thing is, I could cancel the premiere in at 1 o'clock, so up to 1 o'clock on the day, I could cancel it. I got the email at 1 minute past 1, which is just, that's just taking the piss. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just completely, like, how much worse luck could I have that would happen? So, so that got cancelled, but I still got to do, like, I just got to look at the Trafford Centre for starters, which was nice to finally go there. Yeah, you know, it's a lovely place to go shopping. And I also went to the Sea Life there as well. It's a nice Sea Life. Even though for the pre-show bit, I stood in the exact wrong place to get the pre-show. Like, there's like kind of like a massive moon that they project onto, and I was at the side of it rather than in front of it. So yeah, that probably hasn't come out very well. But yeah, I also and yeah, you know, the rest of the Sea Life was fun. You know, it was cool to see the cute little critters. And just have a chill time there. I went to the Gandhi Circus, their snowstorm Firebird, I think, this one. Yeah, I had to speak to Stakesy about that a lot. It's a Stakesy thing, because he's really into the circus and stuff, and yeah, we've been talking a lot about that, and he's even invited me to possibly go with him to some other circus shows, which would be nice. If there's any nearby, you know, I'd be more than happy to do that. Gives me something to do and lets me see a friend, so that'll be lovely. But yeah, that was it. It was luckily I was able to film the whole thing, so there'll be a video on the channel for it. But it's a show where I think the stunts are really good. The you know, the skating's really good. Like, it's my first proper like ice show and stuff, so it's cool to see that. Where am I missing on here? There we go. But I think the thing was, like, the storyline was quite loose. Like, it's basically like a narrator kind of narrating the entire thing, and it's very simple and basic and loose. But also there's just some moments where you're just going, what the hell's going on here? Like, there's just some mad moments. I mean, you'll see in the video when it's up, but yeah, it's there's some mad moments in it where it's just like, it just completely shifts the tone, which is unintentionally funny, but yeah, it's a weird one with that. It's still enjoyable. I mean, still absolutely recommend it. But yeah, it gets weird in parts. And then because the Jurassic Park thing was cancelled on the Sunday morning, I went to the Imperial War Museum as well. So a nice chill time there. Vlogged that as well. So that's another video coming up. Oh, and I also went to go and see Wicked again. I was going to go and see Moana 2 at the Odeon at the Trafford Centre, but Wicked had the recliner seats, and I wanted a recliner seat, so I got a recliner seat. A recliner plus, apparently. I think it must be a plus because it's got 4 buttons instead of 2. Like, you can kind of do the leg rest bit and the back bit separately rather than as all in one go, which, to be honest, I don't really care about, so next time I might not get the recliner plus, I might just get the normal recliner, or it might be because of like where you're sat, I guess, that affects that. Like, you know, you can sit at the back and that's a better seat, I guess. I normally do sit at the back, to be fair. But yeah, cool to see Wicked again. I wasn't really paying attention for most of it. I hate to admit, I was on my phone for a lot of it, messaging people. I had my screen brightness on the lowest, and to be fair, that probably wasn't the biggest distraction. There was a kid who was running up to people constantly and screaming in their faces, so I feel like people would have been more annoyed at that than me sometimes checking my phone for messages to talk to people. But yeah, so that was just a nice chill way to end the evening. I mean, to be honest, it was mainly just trying to make the best out of a bad situation, if I'm honest, because of the main reason I went there was yeah, it was cancelled. So that wasn't great. Right, what I'm gonna do is, with this bit, is I'm just gonna put it onto the normal nozzle, because I want to see what this drawing is here, because we need to look into the lore. I don't want to get rid of the drawing before we see what it is. Can anyone guess what it is yet? Come on, boys and girls. Well, it looks like a robber robbing a bank, I assume. If we see any more of those Ocean alphabet letters, I think that's the ones we need to really look out for. It's a robber robbing a bank. I wonder if we'll get to do that at some point. Manchester Museum of Science and Industry is a good place to visit if you ever get the chance. I was considering it on the way back because I do go past it on the train back from. I went between Deansgate and Manchester Piccadilly. I was considering it. I went there as a kid because it was actually my first ever Doctor Who exhibition I went to. They had it there at the Museum of Science and Industry, and I went to that exhibition, and it was weird as well because we went into like there's like an airplane hangar which has like a load of like aircraft and stuff, and there was a bit on like a top level where they had like a glass case with like a load of random sci-fi costumes in. So they had like a Dalek, a Cyberman, might have had like a Xenomorph in there, maybe like a Predator, but in this like really dimly lit, very crowded glass case that was just randomly there. It was very weird. It's like something I can just like barely remember. I wonder if it's like a Mandela effect where I'm like kind of remembering it when it actually wasn't there yet. It was a weird thing that I remember. But I did go there as a kid, and it was cool. Like, from what I remember, it's probably changed a lot now. I mean, because that would have been like what, 2007 maybe. I would have been like a 7-year-old at that point. Now I'm nearly 25. Yay. God, I'm gonna be 25 next month. That's depressing. Let's go on to a depressing note, shall we? I'm gonna be 25 next month. Yay. That's going to be fun. I mean, hopefully I'm going to try and plan something fun for my birthday. I'm hoping. Just need to get some calendar stuff dealt with. Basically, while you're here, Joneses, I'm planning on doing the pirate event for my birthday. To be honest, we'll probably all be going anyway, but it's more just I was thinking maybe try and get a group get-together. I'll probably message you about it and see if we can arrange something. And possibly arrange it with like Elise and Sam, you guys, maybe Mike and Stace and stuff, just to try and actually do something for my birthday for once and just have a good chill time at a really cool event. If it hasn't been downgraded like things like Oktoberfest were last year, that would be nice if it isn't downgraded, because that was a good event last year. Now, Elise and Sam got engaged at that as well. Well, not at it, but like before it, the Chained Oak. I remember I watched the vlog back for that as well, because I never actually watched it before, and Elise's reaction is just so cute. It's adorable. Speaking of Elise, actually, today we started a like a D&D thing in a way, like a Dungeons and Dragons thing on a Discord thing that she made. Essentially, it's kind of based on our kind of original characters and stuff. God, I love pausing to take a sip. Yeah, so it's based on our kind of Forbidden Valley characters. So her Nem character, who I can... Hold on. Nem, down here. There we go. So it's based on, like, Nem and my Dr. Namelock, the guy who has the creepy folder. So we're doing, like, a, little Dungeons and Dragons thing, which is quite cool, interesting. I've done a little bit of Dungeons and Dragons, but not much. So, yeah, it's a nice little fun thing to do. Might help in certain ways. Got to shoot off now, mate. Speak soon. Happy power washing. Yeah, see you. Bye-bye, Joneses. Hope you have a good evening. Hopefully you should have a good time power washing. But yeah, I'm hoping that the kind of like the D&D thing might help with a few things. I think like mainly kind of with like acting stuff in a way, weirdly, which I know sounds weird, but like it can help with like improv skills. It can help with like character creations, with creativity in general. But I'm also hoping with that, if we can develop some things for these characters, like for Dr. Namelock, like for Nem, developing some storylines behind them, I'm hoping that maybe we might be able to do some project stuff with those characters where I can actually show some acting ability with different characters. Like, for example, one of the characters that I've made in the D&D thing is a character called Jake Knight, who is one of the Seek the Truthers. And so I'm thinking maybe that's a character that I could do as a costume, one who's kind of less scary, less sinister. Because I feel like all my characters are normally Halloween horror, scary characters, which, probably, it kind of typecasts me in that in a way. Like, I'd like to kind of go out my comfort zone a little bit and try and do some different characters, and do something that's a little bit lighter in a way. So I think that would be a cool way to kind of develop those characters, develop those ideas. And it's been quite fun as well. It's been a nice distraction as well, not going to lie, with how I've been feeling like over the last few days. Quite numb, not going to lie. But, it's been kind of like a nice way to... we're out of multipurpose. It's been a nice way to kind of de-stress from that. So that's been good. Granted, we literally only started it today, so yeah, it's not been going on long, but yeah, I've been enjoying it, which has been good. But yeah. Well, at least we have one viewer in the chat tonight, that's been nice. At least I've had a conversation with someone, that's always a good thing. Right, where am I missing on here? What am I missing? I think that's probably going to be the biggest quote of this series. What am I missing? Probably missing a great big thing. There we go. Right, what's the next cleaning fluid? I keep pressing L. It's not L. In fact, is it L on like... No, it isn't even L to get to that, so I don't know why I keep pressing L. Stone... Maybe? Stone cleaner? In fact, maybe glass cleaner for the windows. Let's go and do the windows. Yeah, window frames separate. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so the D&D thing's been fun. I'll say, not done it for long, but yeah, so far, been nice and fun, nice creative outlet. I like as well how, even though it's only day one, I've been actually quite, you know, really getting into it, which has been good. Yeah, really being able to, like, very much picture what we're talking about and stuff, and yeah, just like really get creative with these ideas. Now, I don't know whether I'll be as good at doing D&D in person, because I feel like with doing it over Discord, the advantage is that I can type it all out and then know what I'm thinking and stuff, and like get it all nice and neatly packaged and then send off the message. While I feel like in person it would be very much like I'd have to think about it more. Again, like how I'm on this, where like I stutter when I try to read stuff. I feel I'd be similar with that, you know, kind of stuttering on my own thoughts of like, you know, I don't really think I'd be like, it would still be fun, I think, but I think it would be a very different experience is the thing. And yeah, I'd need to get more used to it in a way. While I feel like with this one I've been able to pick up a lot more quickly, which is good. So yeah, I'd love to do it though. I mean, I know that, you know, Elise obviously does it. Laura W, she does D&D as well. So yeah, you know, I'd love to do that one day, you know, like do a proper campaign in person, if anyone wants to. I did it very briefly in my first college. Essentially, we had a time when our tutor wasn't in, so I remember we just had like 1 or 2 days where we were just in the library and we just did like a D&D session. The only thing I remember about it was I think I was like a lizard creature and I was chaotically evil. That's all I remember. With this one, we haven't done stuff like, we haven't done like what's it called? I can't actually remember what it's called now, but the thing where it's like, you know, whether you're like good, evil, neutral, lawful good, all that kind of stuff. Alignment chart, that's it. Yeah, we haven't done an alignment chart with this one. It's literally just been like creating characters, doing like kind of like a bio for them, like name, age, background, appearance, stuff like that. That's mainly what we've been doing. And it's been, I think it's worked quite well, to be fair. That's something I've been able to do very well. I didn't realise there was a part where I went a little bit too far, and then we had to go back a couple of steps because we actually had to do a dice roll, which I didn't realise we'd have to do. So yeah, so I've had a first dice roll, which Elise had to do for me because the coding for it didn't work. But yeah, so that was fun to do. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting with how the story of... essentially, it's going to be the story of how Elisa's character Nem became Nem, in a way, and how basically Dr. Namelock experimented on her to yeah, make her become that vain... I was about to say that veiny being, but that sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? But you know what I mean. How Nem became Nem. And so far, it's been quite a fun... and yeah, an interesting thing to do. So I can't wait to keep doing it as well. And also, it's honestly just a nice way just to keep in touch with Elise as well and keep that connection going in a different way, though, rather than just messaging. Like, we can do it in that way, you know. It's more kind of like play in a way rather than just, you know, messaging about stuff, you know, which is good, which is lovely. Because, yeah, I miss her a lot. So it's nice to have another way to keep in touch and keep connected. Have I done all the windows? I think I have. Done that window. Done that window. I was about to say I just heard some footsteps, but I think it was my own footsteps. Yeah, that happens. Right. Done that one. God, we've been going for 35 minutes already. My God. I missed that one. There we go. Okay. I thought there'd be a window I'm missing. Where's the ladders? Give me the ladders. Boop. Okay. Alright, I think that's all the windows done. That bit's stone, so I might change to stone. I pressed L again. I keep pressing L. Why do I keep pressing L? Why do I keep pressing L? Actually, metal cleaner. It's a little bit more specific on parts. There is that weather vane at the top. That might be able to do, and I fell. God damn it. There we go. Weather vane. There we go. Come here, weather vane. Ooh, let's clean this cockerel. That's what she said. Oh, come on. You can't do that. You can't do that to me. Come here, ladders. See, I can reach ladders from all the way over there. Amazing. Right, I'll go here. And then up. So the problem is now I have to jump over this. There we go. And not fall. Not fall off the cockerel. There we go. There we are. Is that the whole weather vane is what I'm just thinking? Like, is this bit separate to this bit? I'm assuming it's not. Good. Right, is there any other metal bits I can do? These are wood. I mean, the handles are metal, but most of that's wood, so I feel like I could just do the wood. I don't really know why. I think I've tiptoed through the tulips in my head because of the Walton Files video, because one of the songs on the Showstoppers album is Tiptoe Through the Tulips. So I have that on the mind. Even though I haven't really been editing much, I've been getting through the edit on it. It's just as I mentioned in like the important announcement. Oh, the handles were different. Okay, good. Yeah, as I mentioned in the important announcement thing, I don't think I mentioned it in the channel update. I must have forgotten to. But yeah, that Walton Files, it's still going to be done. It's just going to be kind of be more on the back burner in a way. I'm going to focus more, like for example, the videos I did this weekend. I'm going to focus more on them than on the Walton Files ones. And then when I haven't really got anything else to edit, I'll focus on the Walton Files ones. That's all part of the door, isn't it? I'll just do these bits. I just heard something like in the background as well. I don't know whether that was in the real world or in the PowerWash world. It sounded like a narwhal, not gonna lie. Okay, I'll use the stone. I was about to press L again. I stopped myself. Right. Let's do the stone. Are all the steps? Ah, you see this bit's... That bit's wood. Okay. It's wood. Let's do the stone. I mean, what would be great is if I got to 50% at 8:30, which means then it would probably take me the last half of the stream to do the other 50%, and that means I can just do this on this stream, and that'd be great. That'd be fab, wouldn't it? Another thing I could talk about is, I think I kind of posted about it as well, but it's kind of like I've been having more kind of honest and frank conversations with friends and stuff about things, just to, not necessarily bad things, they're not exactly like the easiest conversations to have necessarily, but it's more just kind of like trying to like set boundaries and stuff, and honestly not really on my end, more on their end to be honest, and just trying to, I don't know, just get on the same page about things in a way. I think just trying to, you know, work out what each other's needs are and seeing how we can come to compromises that work for both of us. But that is a very long and slow process to go through everything, so I've only just made a start. But I think it's been kind of positive. Again, it's been a bit difficult to go through, but I think it's also moved things in a positive direction, which is good. I just think I just get way too over-emotional about things is the problem, which I hate. It's not fun. And then you've just got like the last few days where I've just been numb, essentially. Which is also just as horrible. Because, you know, it's ironic that, you know, you think with numbness, like, oh, you know, you wouldn't feel anything. But no, you do. Like, you feel kind of very empty and nothing. Also been eating less, which probably isn't a good thing. Yeah. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been wanting to lose weight, so, you know, that's a good thing. I mean, I managed to lose 1.3 kilos last week. But, you know, that's kind of a lot for me in a week. So, yeah, and I've been noticing kind of like my appetite hasn't been there as much. So that's not good. That's not a great thing. Again, good for my waistline, not really good for my overall well-being. So, yeah, isn't that the case with everything, isn't it? Never really good for your well-being, but good for your waistline. Where's the ladders? There's the ladders. Come here, ladders. Let's go. Get the chimney shaft. How do I get to that bit? I don't want to have to use that massive scaffolding for it, preferably. I'd rather just use the ladders. The problem is it's like right on the side there. It's been really annoying. There we go. Got it. There's the satisfying ding. Oh yeah, we get to do another accent again. Yes, we moved here, but just a week after that bank robbery. But people move house all the time. They robbed a bank. It's in the law, guys. They robbed the bank. They probably took all the cookies. Right. Right, should I do these little stone steps? Is there anything else stone that I can do? Not sure. Yeah, I'll do the stone steps, screw it. They're all one thing, yeah? Oh no, they are 3 different ones, okay. There we go. So even though it had a wooden bit on, I could still clean them off. Which is good. Out of stone cleaner, yay. Right, I think that means I'm out of all the cleaners that I've got. I just pressed L again. That's going to be another thing of the series as well, me constantly pressing the L key and it doing nothing. Right, so use the metal. So the last one will be plastic. I don't think there's any plastic on this. I honestly don't. No, chimney stone. No, so I don't think there's any plastic. A Forest Cottage does not have any plastic. No, it doesn't. Right. Let's get these stone steps done. I'm wondering when I might do my next live stream. Maybe Thursday, maybe this week for once I might try and do 2 live streams in a week. Not sure. Again, just depends how I'm doing. Because I'm very all over the place at the moment. Yeah, really not that mentally stable at all. What a shock. But yeah, so it really all depends, to be honest. But I mean, who knows, you know, maybe like with this new D&D thing, maybe with, you know, other stuff that I've got kind of trying to work through in the background. Oh, that's kind of an update I can give. I am now, I think, kind of, I'm not on a waiting list for therapy. I'm on a waiting list, I think, or at least I'm. Essentially, I got given a booking thing to book an appointment for an assessment for therapy. But the problem is they didn't have any that were in person, face to face, and so I emailed them to ask, hey, do you have any that are in person, face to face? And I haven't had a response from that so far. But as soon as I get a response from that, should get an assessment, which means then I should get onto a waiting list, which would be great. So things are moving forward, which is good. I don't know how long that's going to take, but things are moving forward, so gotta take my little wins, because otherwise I've got nothing. Right. Oh, there's another new viewer. Hello, viewer. Well, welcome to this PowerWashy stream where I talk about random nonsense. Won't you come in? Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. What should I clean next? These bits, maybe. See, what's that connected to though? Is that like... Is there a bit like underneath? There we go. These bits are done. I like how Andy just said I was so methodical. I'm assuming it was Andy, by the way, because I think he's the one who's mainly playing. And also I think he's normally the one who watches the streams anyway, but... Yeah, yeah, like we said, I'm just like so methodical. I'm way too methodical on this. But I find it more fun that way. It's also just easier just to remember what I've done as well, that way, if I go around really methodically. So I don't like miss any spots, even though then I do miss spots and I have to like frantically look for them right at the end. Have you done that? No, I haven't done that one. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Also, I'm not going to lie, on the bit when Andy was on, I kind of felt like I had to not swear just in case if Darcy was watching. I kind of feel like I have to do that. I don't know, maybe do I? I don't know. I feel like I should. I feel like I should at least have some form of common decency. What am I saying? I have no decency whatsoever. Right. That's one door. Let's get the second door done. There we go. I hope the one viewer's enjoying this, by the way. I'm sure it's relaxing. I hope. As soon as I say that, they left. Lovely. Maybe their internet connection's bad, who knows? Or maybe they just keep checking back in to see if it gets any better and then it doesn't, so they leave. That makes sense. There's another ding. We're doing pretty well. 23%. There we go. I should have said as well when Andy was here. I remember Elise said earlier to say hi from Elise and Sam. So, hi from Elise and Sam, whoever's watching this. They say hi. They really wanted to. I probably should have said when the Joneses were here. I mean, I mentioned Elise. Isn't that enough? But yeah. I mean, it's like I say as well, like in every stream, Elise is here. She's there already, so she's now permanently part of these streams. She can never leave. She is trapped on my channel. Poor thing. You're trapped with me. Well, you're only trapped with me when I stream. I'm trapping myself every day. Right. Oh, we have a viewer again. I bet whenever I say that it probably puts whatever viewers there off. And they just go, nope, I'm going out. I've been noticed. I've been perceived. Run. Right. Whoop. Yeah, like 25%, and I've got another 40 minutes. I think I could get up to 50% in 40 minutes. And then do the second 50% in the second half of the stream, hopefully. And get this all done. Or maybe it'll even happen even quicker. Who knows? Although I think similar to, I think it was the last PowerWash Simulator stream, like if I don't really get like much in the chat or anything by the time I finish this, and if I finish it early, then I might just call the stream early. Maybe. Because that's the thing, like with the Minecraft one, like there isn't really like an end point, while in these ones at the very least, like there is an end point, like you can finish the level. I keep hearing like noises coming from like my left speaker. I don't know what they are. Like weird like moans and stuff. Is there actually something in the game? Maybe it's the gnome. Maybe it's the bastard gnome over there. It probably is. Nobody likes the bastard gnomes. Again, when the Joneses were on, I was like, I probably shouldn't say bastard gnome. Just in case of Darcy's there. Just in case. I don't know. Yeah, she's going to learn the words one day. Oh, my hard drive moved. Right. Is that all those done? I think so. What should I do next? The window frames? Maybe these little shelves? I heard it again. Sounds like a weird moaning noise. I don't like it. It just sounds like a or something like that. Oh, I'm gonna have to listen back to a recording on that. Or like the stream. That's weird. Maybe there's a possession or something happening. It's the gnomes. It's always the gnomes. Evil gnomes. Heard it again. I heard it again. There is something out there. I mean, there were gnomes that appeared last time, I'm pretty sure. Like, there were more gnomes that appeared. Yeah, there's that gnome. I'm keeping an eye on you. Little gnome. Right. See, I'm hearing frogs. Heard some frogs chirping. Maybe that's it. No, birds tweeting. There's that done. That one's done. We've got like the little step ladder thing. I think that'll be more helpful for this conundrum. Come here. There we go. There we are. Let's move this again. Come on. You're not gonna place? Little buddy? Bit weird that that won't place. Maybe it's because that big scaffold's in the way. I don't know. There we go. Can I like move this, yeah, just a little bit further back, and then move this guy over here. There we go. Now we're on 30%. Good. Good, good. 30 percentage points. I could do this windowsill. Oh, not windowsill, window frame. You can see what I can see when I'm cleaning windows. Yeah, hopefully if I get an achievement today I can actually check if it actually appears on like the screen. It should now, because I've kind of clicked the checkbox, so it should be there, I hope. Fingers crossed. Okay, I'll need to move this. I've done these ones, haven't I? Yep. Yep. That might have been the noise I heard. Was it an owl? That sounded like an owl. Maybe. Weird animal noises. You can tell why I want to do the multiplayer on this, because it'll actually give me someone to talk to regardless, which means then we can actually have some proper conversation starters and stuff. Speaking of, a notification for NGL just came up on my phone asking me to use it. Yeah, that's the thing now. I don't really have as much of a use for NGL anymore because of that. Just taking off some of my notifications. There we go. Right. I just get distracted on my phone. So half of the stream will be just me getting distracted on my phone, like in the cinema. Yeah. I mean, let's just say this. Like, I feel like the people who've been complaining recently about people with their phones out the cinema is more to do with people filming it. Like, I feel like that's worse. That's a lot worse than just, you know, checking a notification, messaging someone, then turning my phone back off. Plus, there wasn't anyone directly next to me as well. There were two seats, two spaced beside me. So, is there a window? Yeah, there's a window there. Yeah, but I'll do all the ones on the roof first. Sometimes I can just keep the ladders there. Now we can do this one. This should hopefully be an easy one. I'm going to get half an hour till the break, or maybe I'll get to the 50% point. And just keep going. Let's get this one done. Let's say like last time I finished too early, so... There we go. Run, run, run. Run through the tulips. Don't tiptoe through them, run. Ooh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Let's jump over. Let's hump. I think that's all the ones up here done. So I'll need to get the ladders up to these ones. They'll be fun. Might even have to use the scaffolding on them actually, depending. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Oh, don't do that. I guess that's another thing I can talk about. What a surprise about Elise and Sam again. They came back from the Netherlands, where Jesse's from. It looked like they had a great time there. They've been posting a lot of stuff from it. I think today they posted the Symbolica POV, which is kind of like their dark ride, I guess. Where it's got like 3 routes and stuff, which is really awesome. Like they posted like the hero one today, and I think another one they went through is the music one, and then the one they haven't done is the treasure one. But yeah, so that's that was cool to see. It's just, it looks like a great park. It's genuinely, I think, one that's now like on my bucket list just because it just looks awesome. I'd love to do it with them one day. It just depends if we could actually get that arranged. But yeah. Because I think, again, that's the thing, like, even though I am trying to do some more stuff on my own now, going abroad, I think, is one thing where it's like, at least for the first couple of times, I'd want to do it with people. And preferably with people I actually know and like. So, yeah, they would be great candidates for it. But, yeah. It looks like a park I really need to go and do. Especially with Dance Macabre. Like, I didn't really know much about Dance Macabre before, like, they went, but it looks so good. It looks so well themed. It looks like a really great ride. I love the music that they incorporate into it as well. It just looks great. I really need to do it. And Baron as well. I didn't realise Baron was so well themed. Baron 1848 or something. I can't remember what the number is now, but yeah, that looks like a really awesome. It basically looks like it's Oblivion, but it's actually got a bit of ride after it, after the drop, and it's really well themed. So yeah, it's a ride I definitely want to do. It just looks like there's so much there I want to do. The mascot, however, Pardos, I'm assuming it's Pardos. He looks terrifying. I'm sorry, I just have to say that right now. Elise and Sam love him. I think he is terrifying. The only cute mascots, I think it's Pajor or something, or Pajorta or something, which is a little snowman character. He's adorable, but yeah, Pardos, no. I do not like Pardos. Maybe they'll need to drag me there one day and show me why they like Pardos, but no, I'm just like, especially someone who they went with, Matt List as well. He said on a comment for something, cause that's another thing I can talk about as well, a little group that I joined on Facebook, but he said on that, oh, you should look up the original design for Pardos, and it's like, it's even worse. It's the fact with the current design, the face is like, it's not too hyper realistic, it's too detailed. For like a cartoon character, it's too detailed, and I do not like that. It looks freaky. So yeah. But yeah, speaking of that, on Facebook, I've joined a nice little group. It's called Coasters and Kindness. Should I put it in the link? Maybe link in the description? I don't know, maybe I will. But yeah, it's a nice little group about, as it suggests, coasters and kindness. Essentially just a quite positive group. Like, one of the rules is, like, don't, like, complain about shit, essentially. Like, I think some criticism's fine, but it's like, basically they don't want like any negative shit in there, which, to be honest, I think is kind of the perfect place I need to be in right now. So yeah, you know, it's a nice little group. I'd highly recommend joining it. I think you do have to like kind of request to join it, and like they have a couple of like kind of screening questions of like, oh, what's your favourite ride? What's your favourite coaster? Blah blah blah. And even though I think it's primarily about coasters and stuff and theme parks, like, it seems like you could post about more stuff. Like, I've been able to post about like my sea life visit, the Gandhi's circus visit that I did. Yeah, I've seen like Elise posted about like one of the lights walks that they went on over the winter, you know. So you can like post some other stuff. I think it's like any kind of attractions and stuff basically. So obviously like any of the Merlin ones as well. Scare attractions as well, scare events. You can post about them. So yeah, you know, it's a nice group. I'd recommend joining. Give them a bit of a boost, might as well. And yeah, I've been trying to like post on there every day. Just yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do like little things just to try and make myself feel better, or just to make me better in general. You know, make me connect a little bit more. I've been trying to like interact and comment on more posts and stuff, and really try and support my friends with things. So yeah, I've just been trying to do stuff like that and joining that little group, which I found out because they went with Elise and Sam went with Matt and their friends called Matt and Kelly. I'd say Matt List and Kelly Horton, I think. Yeah, the Kelly, I think she runs the Coasters and Kindness group, and yeah, it's a lovely place. It's really nice. I'd highly recommend joining it. It's lovely. They seem like lovely people as well. I'd love to meet those two as well. Maybe Elise and Sam can introduce me to them one day. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, let's just be real. With the amount of social interacting I've been doing recently, I'm probably bound to meet up with them at some point. Speaking of meeting up with people, I'll be meeting up with Laura W. again. Yeah, today is Monday, isn't it? I have to check. Yeah, so not this weekend, next weekend on the 18th and 19th of January. Yeah, I'll be going up to see Laura W again, which will be nice because I haven't seen her since the Twisted Vengeance Towers Times event last year in April. I think it was April. So yeah, it'll be nice to see her again. Nice to spend the weekend with her, talking about stuff, having a chill time. I'll be going to Chester during the midweek as well, go and do some stuff there. I'll be back on the Ghost Tour on the 17th to see Chloe. She should be in the Ghost Realm, which will be good, because yeah, I haven't seen her in that yet. So that'll be lovely. Might do some more things in Chester as well while I'm there. So yeah, hopefully should be good. No, I've run out of conversation starters again, yay. I think this is the thing though, right? You know, with that first stream that I did, it was like, you know, more people were there because it was kind of like the first one, and then now, obviously, people get busy, and I completely get that. So, yeah, it's gonna be quieter, especially with my little channel, my ickle channel, my ickle wickle channel. I realise though I'm streaming at the same time as Mr. TARDIS, so I'm sorry about that, Mr. TARDIS. I'm streaming at the same time as you. I literally saw a post from him like just before I was about to stream, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to be streaming now. But maybe that's the reason. Maybe everyone's at his stream instead, which makes complete sense. His stream's probably much more better polished than mine. Alright. Spray along. Spray. Oh, God, I'm tired. There we go. Where are we up to now? 37%? Not too bad. As I say, I might get to 50 possibly, and then go on the break instead. I say just so I can get this all done in the one night. We'll see. We'll see how close. We'll see where I'm at half. Let's say if I'm like at 45% or something, then yeah, I'll probably keep going. Not gonna lie. Did that ding? Is that already done? I think it might have dung. It might have dung. Hold on. Or it might be this bit here I'm missing. It might have already dinged and I just didn't see it ding. That is very possible. I was thinking, is this the same? No, that's side gable. That's back gable, okay. What's a gable? Well, this I imagine. Yeah, there we go. That one dinged. That one dinged. That one dunged. Right. Yes, we've done these ones, haven't we? Yep. Should we do these bits next? Probably should. Go around this side and start here. Oh, I fell. There we go. I wish there was an upgrade for like magnetic boots or something. Which means you don't fall off places. Be like Wallace and Gromit with the wrong trousers, you know, just magnetised to the ceiling. Right, I just want to check, are these two... Yes, they are two different things. And there is an underside to it as well, so I should probably do the underside. There we go, there's bits like that I'm missing. Probably easier to move the ladder to this side. There we go. There's that. Oh, they're two separate things, right. That's helpful to know. Right, well what I'll do is I'll do the underside of this one. In fact, I'll do this bit first. Oh, G, Hex and Jaga. The brother and sister, aren't they? So maybe, I don't know. You might... in fact, I'll wait for this to go because I know that's going to come off the screen, yeah, before I can actually read it. So, hold on. Not Martha Hubbard. Not Martha Hubbard. G, Hex and Jaga. You might say I bear slight resemblance to Floozy McGee, but she was much younger than I am now, and such a happy soul. Who's Floozy McGee? I don't know. I'm not paying attention to the law. I'm not also. I'm respecting the law, but probably not paying attention to it enough. Okay. There we go, that bit's done. And then that one we'll just need doing on the top. Oh, there we go. Well, on the side as well. There we go. There we go. That one's done. Let me pick up the ladder, thank you. Should I do that one on the other side, maybe? In fact, what I could do is I could do this one here. There we go. Work around these. Where's the ladder gone? Where's the ladder? Come here. Come here. There's that one. And now this one. There we go. I was about to say, can I try and jump on there and be clever, but I can't. I can't be clever. We know that. There we go. Most of the stream is just going to be me saying there we go until I think of something else to talk about. But that's how streaming goes when you don't really have many subscribers. I mean, then again, for the Minecraft ones, we got someone like Jesse, so that was nice. We might be able to make it exactly to 50% at half 8, which would be pretty cool. Nice and perfect. I don't know. It might actually be a little bit past, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Yeah, probably just be easier just put ladders here, wouldn't it? There we go. Yeah. Then we'll just do this front one, then I might try and start doing the walls after that. Let's do the walls. Oh yeah, I'm going to be able to get 50%. Hopefully. Should be able to. 3 minutes and 3% to go. I should be able to do that. Speed run. Just need the ladders to finish off that last little bit. Again, I just heard something like make some footsteps over here. Are there gnomes? And can I hit them with this ladder? As you can tell, the gnomes are the villains of this series. We all hate gnomes. 49, yeah. No, I'll do it. I'll do it easy. Might be a little bit past half past, but we're rounding. Rounding to the nearest half past. But then that means, yeah, in the second half of this I can literally just, yeah, just get straight back into it, basically. And finish the second half, so hopefully get this all done in one stream. Should be good. Where am I missing on this? There we go. 50%, half past, brilliant. Right, so let's go back to my little webcam. So yeah, it is now 8:30, halfway through the stream. I am halfway through the Forest Cottage, so yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of a break, finish this drink, refill it, and yeah, then get on with the second half of this, and hope to God that someone joins. That means there's actually a conversation that can happen. Yeah, I mean, again, I understand, you know, like with the first streams, it was like, oh, it was something new, and then now it's like, yeah, you know, people have their own lives, so I get it. And yeah, my channel's not very big, so I'm not going to get any random people. I'm only really going to get people who know me, so who are busy. So, and people who don't know me are busy too. A lot of people are more busy than me. That's kind of sad, really. But at least I got Neil. Got Neil the Sloth from Sofa Works. I don't know. So can we put you back down, Neil? There we go. So yeah, I'm going to go on a little bit of a breaky break, so I will see you back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Bit of a longer break because I thought, you know what, there's no one actually here to want me back, so yeah, I might as well just look at my phone for a bit longer. But then I actually saw that there was a viewer there, so I went, oh my god, I'm going to go and quickly get a drink, and then by the time I came back up, they were gone. I don't know. I don't know whether people like just come in and then just see that there's nothing on and then just go away again. I'm not sure. Maybe it's another person from the Netherlands, like Jesse Dirksen. I don't know. I just used some of that nasal spray as well. So, nose is a bit sniffy. Right, anyway, let's get back to the power washing and hopefully get this second half done before 10 o'clock. That would be nice. I think we might be able to be fair. But yeah, I think it'll be another situation again where it's like, yeah, if there's not really much engagement by the time I've done this, I'll probably just end the stream early. Like, I think normally if I can get the stream to like 2 hours, that's pretty good. You know, I think it's kind of like as long as my videos are under 2 hours and my streams are over 2 hours, that's kind of what matters in a way. Even though videos can still be, I mean, the longest video I've done was the Mardi Gras one in 2022, I think, where I literally recorded every show and it got to like 3 hours 14 minutes, which is crazy. I'm sure there's someone who wants to watch it. God, 2022. That was a while ago, wasn't it? That was before I knew a lot of people, actually. I think at that point I only knew Luke, I think. I only knew Luke from Coaster Gen, that was it. And then I think I started to get to know, like, Aaron and stuff, and some of the rest of the VTO team as well. But yeah, I didn't, like, that year I didn't meet Joe till the October, for the first ever guest ad on the channel. I mean, technically, kind of, like I mentioned, Luke, but the first person who actually appeared on my channel with me was Joe in that, in the first quick vlog as well, back on the 7th of October, I think, 2022. And yeah, so it's crazy that yeah, that was a point where I didn't know Joe, which is crazy. And also a point where I didn't know Mike and Stace. Didn't know the Joneses, didn't know Elise and Sam, which that's fucking crazy. It's crazy that I haven't known them before 2024, you know? I think I didn't even, like, recognise Elise till, like, till maybe Scaremazing. I think it might have been Scaremazing till I actually recognised her when she did her Emily Olsen, because I didn't realise as well we were in the same group on Scaremazing, which is crazy. So we technically did the mazes together. I mean, we weren't next to each other when we did them, but we were apparently in the same group because she recognised my Skin Snatcher. But the thing is, in the Altonville run, I was at the start of the group, she was like in the middle, so that's why she didn't have as much of a good run. But yeah, so it's crazy. But I do, because the thing is, if you look back on the Scaremazing video from last year, you'll see when I record a bit of the Panic queue line, you'll see Elise and Sam, and Elise is in a Emily Olsen and Sam's in a Ghostbusters outfit, which is really cool. You know, it's really cool that they were there all that time ago. And now they're basically, well, at least Elise is basically my bestie, and I love Sam as well. That's the thing. I mean, I think it's the, not gonna lie, I feel like I'm closer to women normally than men, which, not for any weird reason, not for like that, but like I just genuinely normally am more comfortable around women. I don't know. I have a lot more friends who are women, you know, not just Elise, but Stace, Chloe, Laura W, obviously, Donna as well, who I mentioned in the channel update. Yeah, like I just get on with women a bit better. Don't get me wrong, I do, you know, I have male friends as well. You know, I've got Joe, got Sam, obviously, Andy, Mike. But, yeah, but I would say Elise and Sam are like two of the people I'm definitely closest to. And as I said, I miss them. I miss them a lot. But I understand that they are incredibly busy. Everyone is busy. So we just try and make time when we can, I guess. And do things like the D&D thing that we started today to try and keep in touch. Also, I'm getting a bit chilly, so I've got the hoodie there, can't I? I can put that on. Ooh. I don't know whether that just knocked the mic as well. I'm sorry if the mic just made a really loud noise. The problem is it doesn't make a loud noise on my end, but it probably makes a very loud noise on your end. I am sorry. But, is that on the right way? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably because the heating's gone off. So I have to do this kind of straight jacket routine to get the hoodie on. Ooh, there we go. Gonna get the hood over. So you have to watch all that. I should have really put it onto the big webcam, shouldn't I? So you could watch me struggle. Okay. Ooh. Should I zip it up? Yeah, I'll zip it up. Be nice and cozy. Lovely and cozy. And not chilly. There we go. Right then. Taking a little sippy sip. But yeah, to be honest, even if this goes past 10 o'clock, I'll probably just go until this is done. Might as well. Right, come on. Where am I missing? There we go. That one done. Yeah, so all the walls should be done now. Methanks. McClunky. Oh, there's some walls up there. I'll do those ones in a sec. As you can tell, yeah, I'm incredibly tired. As I say, just kind of very tiring weekends. Not just for going out, but also going out on my own, which has been quite emotionally draining. Because essentially, I think for a lot of it, I think the way I described it is that normally when I go out, it's like I spend a lot of my energy trying not to feel alone, and trying not to feel like I'm, just trying not to feel lonely. Trying not to wish that other people were there with me. Even though I do want people there with me, but I know that they're probably not free or they're not available or whatever, but I still want to go and do these things, so I push myself to go and do them alone. And so that's kind of the main thing that I'm trying to focus on, is trying to not get depressed, not feel lonely. And then I think what happened when the Jurassic World thing was cancelled is that, it wasn't necessarily that upset me the most. Obviously, it's upset me somewhat. I think it's more the fact that that kind of dropped my defences in a way. And that's kind of the reason why the loneliness and stuff set in. So, yeah. So I think that's kind of what happens a lot of the time when I go out to places. But we have another viewer who came in just on the point where I was talking about the depressing stuff. Great. Which I probably shouldn't be talking about, because I said in the channel update I wouldn't talk about it, but I'm very bad at not talking about it. I need therapy, which, as I mentioned earlier, should hopefully be coming. I'm thinking that it might come at some point this year. I might at least start the actual therapy at some point this year. That would be lovely. That would be great. Then I can actually finally start to work on this shit I go through and stop being such a burden to everyone around me. God, this got light, didn't it? Power washing. There we go. Satisfying ding, that gets me my dopamine. I need a dopamine alert for this. I need to I need to make that as an asset, like similar to the Elise thing there. I need to make a dopamine alert, so that means I can say that on the PowerWash Simulator ones when the little ding goes off. Just every time it goes ding, a little dopamine alert comes up, and it's like, ooh, dopamine. Good. Do this one. Again, I do this so methodically. Really methodically. Because it's satisfying for me. How are you tonight, viewer? If you're out there. Hope you're having a lovely evening watching me power wash and talk about fuck all. Yeah, this is probably going to be a fun one for me to watch back, isn't it? Because I do watch them back. I watch every single stream back. For one thing, gives me watch time. But yeah, secondly of all, I just like to watch them just to see if everything went well, it ran smoothly, see if it lagged at any point, see if the sound cut off or whatever. Which hopefully the sound doesn't cut off right now. Please let me know. But yeah, it's kind of just good to check that, check audio levels and stuff. Also just check if what I talk about's good, which on this one probably not. Because I've already kind of wasted all my, and exhausted all my options of things to talk about, so, yeah. And the view's going great. Maybe it's just like a random person who just comes in and goes, ooh. There we go. Oh, that's another thing I can talk about. When I was at the Trafford Centre, I think I mentioned a while back about... did I ever show them on the channel? I'm not sure, but I think I mentioned a while back about 2 people I met. In fact, I could possibly even bring this up on the stream now. Hold on. Might as well make things a little bit more fun. I don't know whether I have the image is the problem. I might be able to get it off WhatsApp, maybe. Hold on. Let's have a look. In fact, no, I know where I can get it off Google Photos. Because it'll still be in my album. And probably load up a little bit quicker. I can download it easier. Let's go back. Like, I shared it on my stories, I think. But I don't think I've ever actually shared it on the channel. So I might as well, you know, give them a little shout out. Turns out then this is the one stream they actually watch and like, oh my god, we're on the stream. So many lovely happy photos. There we go. Right, let's see if we can get this downloaded. Yay. Right, so that should probably be in downloads now. We can add on an image and then... Oh no, that's the put gameplay on screen. We do not want to move that. Right, so we want to add another image to... In fact, we might as well just add this to webcam on monitor, right? Add image. Okay. Browse. And downloads. And this is probably going to come right on screen and be way too big. Okay, boom. There we go, that is way too big. There we go. So let's put this over here. So this is from Halloween, where I normally do like a Halloween trip. I usually don't vlog on it because I don't... Yeah, I kind of want Halloween to be my own day in a way. You know, just like, don't vlog, just take it easy. And I remember I went through my maze, not really maze combi, but, you know, obviously I had my past things, so I went through my mazes. And I went through the attic, and there were 2 people. I think they were in front of me. And, you know, I did my thing of talking as we went around the maze, as I do. It's really weirdly scare mazes are where I'm most sociable. Not going to lie, both in the queue lines and in the mazes themselves. And then when we came out, they said, oh, you know, we've got Altonville as our next one. I said, oh, well, you know, I've got my pass and I'm going to go to Altonville next anyway. So we went through Altonville together as well. Tiny's Revenge, obviously. And then after that, we decided to go through Panic together as well. And then essentially for the rest of the day, we went together, and which was great. So the names are Charlie and Emily. Charlie in the kind of like phalanx gear there, and Emily holding the massive panda called Tiny, who got very much targeted in burial grounds as well. Yeah, we found out that taking a panda through burial grounds makes it much more satisfying. It was quite funny. I basically got sacrificed at points. Yeah, it was honestly really lovely to see them. Really lovely to spend time with them. And yeah, it was great. And luckily, because I thought I was really going to regret this, but luckily I managed to find them both on Instagram, which means now we follow each other on there as well. So at least now we get to keep in touch, because I've had instances in the past where I meet people and then I never ask for their contact details, which means we can't keep in touch after that, which is the worst on it. There was one time it happened, I don't even know if I've talked about it on the channel at all, but it's probably one of my biggest regrets, where I met someone at that time fracture thing and then I never got their contact, like I never got like a number or anything like that, and I regret it so much. Anyway, but the reason why I brought up Charlie and Emily and Charlie, and ironically Emily being out there, Emily Alton Manor, it's a lovely selfie we got there as well. That I just kind of asked them, hey, can we get a selfie? Because that's what I want to do more. I kind of want to get more selfies with friends and stuff. Anyway, I mentioned Emily and Charlie because when I was at the Trafford Centre the other day, Emily messaged me and just said, hey, would you be up for going to Thorpe Park? So I might possibly be going to Thorpe Park this year, maybe. We'll have to see if I'm free and able to, if I'm not doing anything, and also if I have enough money. But yeah, it would be lovely to do that. It would finally do Hyperia. I'll just get them back off screen. Be image. There we go. So yeah, I mean, it would be nice to go and do it. I think it'd be a bit of a shame not to be able to like do Hyperia and stuff with Elise, because I know that she quite likes Hyperia, so it'd be nice to do my first ride on that with her. But it's kind of like, even if I can't do my first ride with her and Sam, we can have a first ride together at some point, and it would be nice to see Emily and Charlie again. It would be lovely to see them both. Yeah, I think it's also just about a thing of just trying to meet up with more friends and more people I get along with is the thing. Because instead of just trying to put it all on one person, because I think the problem is, and I don't know whether this is just because, I don't know, I sometimes say it's because of my ADHD, because of like hyperfixation and stuff like that. But I think it's like I sometimes hyperfixate on one friendship and then only focus on that friendship. You can have a guess which friendship that is for me right now, obviously with Elise and Sam. And yeah, I just feel like it means that I kind of forget other friendships, which isn't great. And I kind of don't spend as much time with them. And I then focus too much on that one friendship, which then becomes too much for that friendship. So it's just like, yeah, I need to kind of like space myself out. But I mean, like I mentioned earlier with like Stakesy, for an example, inviting me to, go and do some of the circuses. Like, that's great, someone I enjoy spending time with. And I think it also has to be someone I enjoy spending time with, because I think I've noticed with some people, obviously not going to name names on this, but there are just some people where, like, they're not awful people, but it's just like, I just don't really think our energies match in a way, and I feel like I sometimes feel more drained after spending time with them, rather than, feeling fulfilled in a way, which I don't really think, again, I don't really think that's like a bad thing about them. I think it's just, we're just not as compatible, I think. I think it's like if you're in a relationship and, you just don't really feel anything from that other person. I mean, romantic relationship, obviously. But, like, if you're in a romantic relationship and you don't really feel it with that other person, you don't really feel you're enjoying it as much. I mean, what would you do? You break up with them, and I think it's kind of the same with friendships in a way. Like, if you don't really feel like you're having a fulfilling time with that friend, you probably shouldn't really be spending as much time with them. And I've noticed that with some people, not many, to be honest, it's only like a couple really, where it's just like, yeah, I've kind of put less effort on them because I don't really enjoy spending time with them as much. Oh, this is fun. Hansel looks nothing like Rocky McGee. Hansel has a huge beard, long unruly hair, and defeated eyes. I have a beard at the moment. I need to shave it. I hate having a beard. The thing is, the longer my beard... Rocky was young, clean-shaven, handsome, with such spirit. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell with the voice acting in me. I'm very different from my voice acting characters. I sound way more happy when I voice act. But yeah, you can tell how well I'm doing, depending on how long my beard is. So, as you can see, the beard is there, so... I'm clearly not doing the best. I mean, it just shows self-care, doesn't it? Like, if I'm not shaving and looking after myself, I'm probably not doing great. So yeah, that's the thing. Because yeah, if I had a choice, I'd shave the beard. Well, I mean, I do have a choice, but it's more just, having the energy to do it. The spoons, as they say, having enough spoons, having enough energy. I love the spoon analogy. Such a good analogy. And whenever I mention it to therapists, they do know what it is, thankfully. So I don't have to, like, explain it to them. But yeah, I think it's when I looked online, it was someone who had chronic illness. It wasn't like a mental illness, it was that they had a chronic illness, and it was their way of explaining how their chronic illness affects them. I think I'm going to have to use the scaffolding for this bit. Ooh, one big bit of scaffolding for such a little bit. Oh dear. Oh god, I don't think I'm going to be able to put it there. Hold on. There we go. Put it there. Put it there. There we go. And then, oh, can you actually climb up that bit of scaffolding? Hold on. Can you actually climb up the side of it? That would be so cool if you could do that. No? Maybe I just accidentally did, I don't know. Right, anyway, F. Come on. F. No, it's too big. That's what she said. Right, okay, we'll go up here and then, yeah, I can get it from there. There we go. But yeah, I love that spoons analogy. It's a good analogy, to be fair, about saying about how much energy I have. And I think I said in channel update 3, it's that I don't have many spoons to begin with, and the spoons that I do have, they get used up quite quickly. So yeah, that's not great. Not a great situation to be in, but you know, that's just how it be. But as I say, therapy, hopefully this year might help. And from what, basically I didn't get to explain the channel update, did I? Because I cut that bit out about the therapy. But essentially, I don't really think this is too bad to talk about, but essentially I had an assessment. That assessor sent a letter to my GP referring me on to, I believe they said a psychiatrist, but I actually got to read that letter because I looked on my my kind of like NHS GP account, and I got to look at like all the documents and stuff. So I actually got to see the letter, and it said moving on to secondary care. So yeah, it's essentially like a whole other level up. And luckily my GP, luckily it wasn't a problem. They did try and ring me back, but I believe it was on the day actually when I had insomnia, so that wasn't great. Oh, actually no, it must have been after that. But I think I had a nap in the middle of the day, possibly. And then when I woke up, there was a missed call from my GP, but then there was a message for me on like their website and stuff, which said, here's the booking link to refer you on to... Oh, sorry, no. They referred me on to the secondary care, and then they sent me a text with a booking link to try and book. But as I said earlier, problem was they were all phone calls, so I've emailed to try and get a face-to-face appointment. They said to get back in touch with them within 7 days. I did, so hopefully they get back in touch with me within 7 days. And they don't say like, oh, you know, sorry, 7 days has passed. Like, no, I got in touch with you pretty much day of. So, yeah. Fingers crossed, I should get something. I mean, to be honest, if it's within 7 days, like, by the end of the week, maybe, like, by Friday, hopefully I'll have a response to that, and then a date booked for an assessment, essentially. Another assessment. And then hopefully try and get the right therapy, really. Try and get the right support to try and get better. I think the worst thing I've realised is it's not even necessarily getting better for myself. I mean, it is that, obviously, partially, but I think it's also just trying to get better for other people, too. Like, it's like I mentioned in the channel update, like, you know, it's that I don't want to lose people, and so, yeah, it's just trying to get better for them, really. Trying to be a better friend, you know. Be someone who's easier to spend time with. Someone who's more, you know, likeable to spend time with, I guess. I don't know. Which, again, I know a lot of friends will probably say, oh, you are likeable, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but I'm not easy to be friends with, is the thing. I'm really not. Like, when I mentioned about those people that I've kind of, you know, put less effort in a way, they're lucky. They're lucky that they don't actually, that I'm not actually obsessed with them. Because when I am, I'm probably not very fun to be friends with. Not gonna lie. I'm really not. You see, this is, by the way, what happens when no one's in the chat. I start going on about depressive stuff, so if you don't want me to do that, come into my chat on my live streams. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking about this stuff. This is what happens. I mean, it's either I chat about depressive stuff or I just silently power wash, so take your pick. I can do these under bits as well, can't I? Oh, they're all one piece, okay. There we go. Assume we need to do this on the other side, yep. I think I might have said this in the last stream, possibly in the Minecraft stream, but like I think it's good that I've at least not had one stream yet where there hasn't been someone who's like, you know, joined in. Or like hasn't been someone who hasn't like said something in the chat. That's been good. That we've at least had some viewer of the stream interact. That's nice, because as I say, that's kind of the big reason why I do this, is because it means I can interact with people and makes me slightly less lonely. Not much, not gonna lie, in person really does help, but yeah, it does help. It's better than me doing this as a recorded thing and then having to edit that whole thing, watch through it again multiple times, and then upload it. It's just better that it's done already, and it means I also get to interact with people in the chat when they're here. Yeah. Were those footprints there earlier? That's slightly concerning. Where did they come from? Were they there? Hold on. They're like... They are quite big footprints. Is there a Bigfoot here? Have we got a bear that we're dealing with? I don't know. I mean, it must be like a bear, mustn't it? Because it's like... Yeah, it's like on all four track. Like it would kind of be like the footprints would be a little bit more mismatched if it was too far. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that was where the weird noises were coming from earlier. There's some footprints there. That is concerning. This game could be creepy, man. This game can be really creepy, man. Where's my ladder? I want to go up my ladder. Get the butter. That's a game I'd love to play on the channel. Thank goodness you're here. I love that game. It's brilliant. I haven't played it, but I've watched playthroughs of it, and it is a very good and funny game that I could do on the live stream. It's not necessarily the longest of games, but it is a very, very good, very funny game. A lot of funny moments. Fortunately, I don't have to do the voice acting because other people do, but yeah. But it's all set in the town of Barnsworth, which is based on the town of Barnsley, which, fun fact, from high school is where my media teacher came from, because she always kept saying, oh, I come from Barnsley, and yeah. Who was also then our head of year in the final year. But then I remember, yeah, it got to a point where not really many people liked her, and I remember like, they announced like at the start of year 11, like, ooh, your new head of year is going to be, and then they said her, and just everyone in the assembly was just like, ugh. I think then she left. She left because she was ill. I think it was literally as soon as our exams started, like our GCSEs. She left because she was ill, and we're like, thank God, because it was just a lot less stressful. But yeah, man. Barnsley. And yeah, she's got a lot of funny, very quite adult humour in it, which is a lot of innuendo and stuff, which is very good. What's one of the jokes in it? I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, there's a lot of funny jokes in it. There's one about Reggie's wife could learn a thing or two. I think it's like there's one bit where it's like, good grip on that mower. Reggie's wife could learn a thing or two. And it's just, there's just loads of funny stuff like that. Also all in a northern accent, so it's perfect. Everyone loves a northern accent, don't they? See, this is the thing, I'm from the north, I'm from the northwest, and but yeah, I don't really have much of a northern accent, I don't think. I think I have a bit more of an upper class accent, and I say that in a northern accent. I don't know, I can kind of go northern a little bit, but I don't know. I'm very kind of, I don't know, it's not exactly posh, it's not exactly, it's just kind of very unspecific, my accent, I guess. What I love about, again, I'm going to bring up Elise, what I love about Lisa's accent is sometimes she goes into a little bit of a Brummie accent and into a little bit of a Birmingham accent sometimes when it doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes it's just a little bit of twinge of Brummie, and it is so adorable. It's because she comes from near Birmingham, but yeah, it's really cute, actually. Yeah, there's so many things that are cute about her. But also she's a very incredibly strong and independent and lovely, kind human being. She's lovely. And as I said in the channel update, incredibly helpful. And yeah, I do miss her. So it would be lovely to see her again at some point as soon as possible with her and Sam. And friends. That would be nice. Might be January, might be February, I don't know. As I said earlier, I want to try and work out something for my birthday, which will hopefully involve them and others. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Because I'm shit at organising things. I'm really bad at it. And then I get like massive like rejection anxiety and stuff from like, people not being able to make it and stuff. Yeah, it's happened for years a lot. I remember like in high school, like I tried to arrange things and it's like no one was free, and then yet they're able to meet up with other people, and it's just like, ooh. I've had it so many times where it's like someone says, oh, sorry, I'm not free, oh, sorry, I can't do anything that day, because, I think like with some friends who've like had anxiety and stuff like that, and it's like they say, oh, sorry, I'm really anxious, can't do that, and then they're able to meet up with other people, and it's just like, It's less on them, it's more just makes me feel that I'm not good enough. I think that's the thing. I kind of internalise it on myself more than anything, really. Because I don't really want to, issue people with bad motives, I guess. I just internalise it all on myself. Again, the depressive stuff comes out again. I really need to stop talking about it. I need to go to a therapist for that shit. But therapists take time. So much time. Right. Chimney done. Right, we're at 68%. We are at 21:11. 11 minutes past 9. You are listening to Radio Dark Shadow. And now we will play A Walk in the Black Forest. A-do-do-do-be-do-be-do-boo. Right, okay, let us do the roofs. I think it's just the roofs now that they're doing. I think normally the bigger object that you do in this as well, like the faster the percentage goes up. So to be honest, we might even finish this before 9:30. As I say, if we do, as I say, on that timer, I kind of have to take 20 minutes off. So we've been going for about 2 hours, 12 minutes. So I had to take 20 minutes off for like the start with like the timer and stuff. Because the timer's 15 minutes, but that put the smoke on for like 5 minutes before. So it's about 20 minutes. So yeah, so we've been going for about 2 hours, 12 minutes. So that would be long enough for a stream, I think. Also means I don't have to change the title of the description. Apart from maybe to put that Coasters and Kindness thing in. Yeah, I might link that if anyone wants to join that group. It's a really nice group. I think there's only about 30 to 40 people in it at the moment, so yeah, it'd be great to have some more people in, post more positive posts and stuff. There's me there, there's Elise there, I think Sam's in it as well. Matt and Kelly that I mentioned, they're lovely. Fairground DeLorean as well, he was in the chat on some of these live streams, but he's also I think he's commented on some videos as well, but I know like he comments on some of my posts and things, so he sounds lovely. Never met him, never really interacted with him, but yeah, he sounds like a lovely bloke, so yeah, he's there. There's a lot of nice people there, so I would recommend it, as long as you want to be a positive person and not complain about shit all the time. Then it'll be the community for you. Should have done that on the big screen, shouldn't I? You can tell I'm just going kind of like loopy now. It's like with Elise sometimes. It's fun when she goes loopy. A bit like when she's tired and stuff. It's fun. I've seen it. It's really fun. But yeah. God, I miss it. I miss just spending time with people. It's like that thing, you know, where you start to kind of like miss their voice and stuff, miss their face, miss the little things about them. I get that. But I know it's not easy to meet up, especially to meet up with someone like me. Because, as I say, I am a lot. I am a lot to handle, and people are not free most of the time, so yeah. That's the problem. I'm just too free because I am unfit to work, which means I don't have a job. That's the thing. I mean, I was even talking to Elise about it today, like, how, yeah, I mean, you know, I think people would probably see being like, you know, not having to work as something like, oh, it's nice and chill, but no, like, I feel incredibly guilty about it every day. Like, that I'm not able to, like, and you might say, oh, yeah, but you might be, you know, you just need to give it a try, but it's like, trust me, I would crumble, like, on the first day. Like, I'm barely able to look after myself, like, most of the time. As I said, beard, good example. So yeah, it's like, being in an actual workplace, it'd be tough. It'd be tough. You might even say, you know, go for scare acting and stuff, which I've been thinking about a lot. It would have to be something really short term, where they can train me as much as they can, and they can be really quite loose and flexible with it, and where I can just like dip my toe into the water in a way. I've heard, you know, obviously I mentioned on one of the Minecraft streams, Elise and Sam, they did Warsaw Scare Maze. Again, very proud of them. You know, they actually worked Warsaw Scare Maze. And I was actually asking Elise today about it, about like, you know, what's it like to work it? And apparently it's one of the best places that she's worked. So, and she thinks it would be quite accessible for me. So maybe that might be something I do one day. Maybe this year, possibly for their Christmas event. Maybe next year, who knows? But again, it's like, I know I'm unfit to work, so it's kind of a thing like where it would have to be very, you know, very calm, very like not. Because that's the thing, you know, if you're working a job and you're working in a performance area like that, like, especially with someone like me who's had no performance experience, it's like, you know, you need to actually work it. You know, it's still work. You know, it might be a bit more fun work, it might be more interesting work, but it's still work. You know, you still need to be able to, you know, handle yourself properly. You know, you can't just do whatever you want. You know, you kind of have to, you know, do a good job. And the problem is, if I'm incredibly depressed, then yeah, it's difficult to do a good job on things. It's difficult to keep up with things, you know, difficult to keep going with things, you know. So that's the thing, so it's like I don't really want to commit to something and then suddenly, oh, I can't do it, you know. So, but maybe one day. I mean, this is the thing, the final goal is always to be a scare actor, you know, that is the big main goal. The other big main goal is to actually open my own scare attraction, but I know that's like a pipe dream. But, you know, actually becoming a scare actor, that's possible. You know, it's a manageable goal. It's just I need to get myself into a better position to be able to do that. To do any work, let alone be a scare actor, you know. But yeah, you know, that's the dream. That's the dream job. Like I said with Lisa and Sab, they lived the dream. They did a pretty good quality scare attraction from what I can tell, which I really wish I did. This year it's going to be a priority. I've got to do it. It's going to be the one attraction where I'm like, you know, got to do that. I mean, obviously Scarefest's going to happen. I'm probably going to get their Scare Pass again, go on multiple visits. But yeah, Warsaw Scare Maze is what I need to do as well. Would like to do Tully's again. I would love to do Purgatory again. Would love to do Extreme Scream. Maybe Scare City, possibly. I know with Elisa and Sam's stuff that they do with Murder House Productions, I'd like to go and see some of their stuff. And I believe they do one in Redditch in October. So, yeah, I'd love to go to that. I believe it's called Redditch Bid, like Scarefest. So it's their own Scarefest, I guess. But yeah, I'd love to go and see them. I just want to see them perform, to be honest. Because yeah, I got to see like on when I went to fireworks with Elise and Sam. Elise was in Nem, and I got to see her a bit, and she was like kind of performing a little bit on that day, and it's like I'd love to see more of that. So yeah, that's definitely a goal of mine this year, to finally see them both perform. Then they can finally target me, which would be great. We'll see then. Got something planned in May, possibly, where I might see their murder house stuff, so we'll see. All for a good cause as well, for Birmingham Children's Hospital. So go donate to a lovely cause, and to lovely people as well. Like, you know, obviously Elise and Sam, but you know, I've you know, heard about some of the other members there, and they all seem quite nice. So yeah, would love to meet them myself one day. We're getting through it. I think it might be just after 1:30 maybe when I finish this, but I mean, I think it'll be long enough. Right, Rocky would never run away from the law and hide out in a dank cottage for years, claiming to be a baker unless he was completely desperate. Weirdly, I can do the female voice better than the male voice and not stutter as much. I don't know. So what was that saying? So essentially saying about, you know, oh, the husband wouldn't break. What was it? Hold on, I'm tired. Leave me alone. Would never run away from the law, hide out in a dank cottage for years, claiming to be a baker. Right. So it's that they're not actually bakers. This is just their hideaway. This is like a drug den. This is a drug den, everyone. We're cleaning a drug den. It just so happens to look like a cottage. Alright. That's the quote for the episode, guys. We're cleaning a drug den. See, people are missing out on this, man. They're missing out on the great commentary that I'm giving. But yeah, again, I understand it. You know, people aren't always free. And that sucks. Life sucks, but you just have to put up with it. I just try to make the best of people when I can see them, really. Just try and see them when I can, interact with them when I can. As I say, you know, like the D&D thing I mentioned earlier, that's what that kind of is, you know, just trying to interact with Elise in a different way, you know. Try and accept more invites, try and say yes to more things. I think that's a big thing, you know. As I say, I had regrets from last year where it's like there were things that I could have done and I didn't, and it's like, yeah, I need to kind of accept more stuff and pursue more stuff, I guess. Kind of go for more things, you know, try and like follow up on things, I guess. You know, like try and show my interest more. And try and be less depressed, because then that means people are actually going to want to spend more time with me. That's the thing. Alright, where am I missing on this bit? There we go, there's a bit up here. Oh, there's the walls! I didn't realise the walls needed doing. Oh, well, that's going to have to be done in a moment, isn't it? Bloody hell. What the hell? I didn't realise the walls needed doing. Come on. Oh well, at least that should be easy to get anyway. I don't know, I just thought that was just some of the texture, I guess. See what I mean? Like on this bit, there's just like, because it's yellow, it's very hard to see where the dirt's flashing up, is the problem. And it's probably like one really obvious bit that I'm missing. Should we do like a Dora Explorer where like, can you see where the dirt is? I can't. There we go, there's a bit up there. I say I can't and then suddenly I find it. Come on. Come on. Dirt and grime. Oh. Well, that was helpful. Where's the ladders? There we go. Ooh. We're like so close on this roof. Like, can you just round it up, please? Can you round it up? Can you round it up, Mr. Frodo? There's a little bit under there. Come on. What am I missing? Should I just work on like the other roof bits and then hope that I maybe catch that accidentally? That's probably a better idea. Work on the bits I know. I say the problem is it's yellow, but then it flashes up yellow, so that's just not helpful at all. Yeah, I think Thursdays does usually seem to be the better night then. Seems like. I don't know. I say people busy. People very busy. Like maybe weekends. Maybe I could start streaming on weekends. Maybe try a weekend and then see. But then the problem is then people are out on weekends and I'm out on weekends. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe... Maybe I could do a stream on... I'm just trying to think this week. I'll see if I've got anything this weekend and maybe try a stream then. And then like, if I get like a lot more people, then maybe try doing a stream on the weekend possibly. That might be a plan. Because I don't think I've done a stream on the weekend yet, have I? I think it's only been Thursday, obviously Monday now, and then Friday I think. I don't think I did one on the weekend. I should probably say now, I mean obviously there's no viewers here, but maybe anyone who's watching on playback. Probably next week there might not be as many streams. There might be maybe one Monday or Tuesday, maybe. But then from the Wednesday to the Sunday, I'm not going to be here. So yeah, there's not going to be, as I mentioned on the weekend, I'll be at Laura W's, which will be great. And then on the weekdays I'll be in Chester, so yeah, I will not be here. And probably will not be able to edit anything either, so yeah. So it'll be a little bit slow moving from then on. And I'll be recording more stuff as well for some of the places I go to, which means that's just going to give me more of a backlog, isn't it? It would be nice if I could get the Trafford Centre stuff done before I leave. That would be great. Because then that means I won't have to worry about that. What am I missing here? I'm trying to see... I was never that good at Where's Wally. I remember the blood test that gave me trypanophobia. One of the biggest things I remember about it was they gave me Where's Wally to calm down. Like, why would they think Where's Wally is the thing that will calm me down? It makes you have to focus and stress on finding Wally. Like, now I have trauma over Wally. Not Wally like the robot, not the space robot, Wally the red and white striped hidden character. That guy. Oh, Alton Towers should do a book called Where's Percy? That would be brilliant. And then one of the pages is set in the Bahamas. Oh, I've got to tell Elise that. Oh, that was maybe we could put that into our D&D campaign. I don't know. God, where am I missing? It's got to be something like really obvious that I'm missing, isn't it? There's got to be like something really blatant. I don't know. Well, let's do these roof bits anyway. Multitasking there, drinking and power washing. obviously drinking non-alcoholic beverage. To be honest, I'm more of a social drinker. I do like a good cider. To be honest, I really like any cider, I think. There's a lot of ciders I've tried, and not really one of them that I haven't. Apart from, there's like a shitty knockoff of Strongbow called Taurus. It's awful. Tastes really bad. But that's, I think, just because it's a shitty knockoff. In regards to actual flavours, I think I'm pretty much fine with like any flavour of cider, honestly. But I don't really drink it often. Like Oktoberfest, probably that's the only time, really. It's mainly in social situations, to be honest. That'll have a pint. It's not often. I just don't really feel the need to be honest. Like, I like the taste of cider, but, like, there is a bit where you start drinking it where it's like, you have to kind of, like, you have to drink a bit of it before it starts tasting nice, if you get what I mean. Like, it has a bit of a kick to it when you just have that first sip. But yeah. It's nice, though. Nice stuff. Nice cider. I do love a Strongbow dark fruit. Obviously dark fruit, dark shadow, purple. Yeah. But I remember Joe once when me and Aaron went to go and stay with him for the Dark Pasty tour, he got me like this rattlesnake one. I think it was like an apple cider, like a rattlesnake apple cider. Not made out of rattlesnake, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, and that tasted really nice as well. I tried like an elderflower one as well. That was nice. Like, yeah, you know, I'm good with cider, you know. But yeah, I just don't really drink it often. Also because it's a depressant, you know, alcohol's a depressant, so shouldn't really have it. Right, there is a bit on this bloody main roof that I'm missing. I bet you I can find it. Maybe I just got to go from this angle. Let's find the little bit that's flashing. It's got to be somewhere. I'm really not seeing anything. Maybe from this angle. I'm like spamming the tab button and seeing nothing. There we bloody go. Right, there we are. Right, now we can do the stone walls and finish off. So, it's 9:30 now, so yeah, I've done more than enough, I think, tonight. More than my fair share of work. Ooh. But yeah, it's nice to have the Joneses at the start, though. I mean, it was kind of like on the last PowerWash Simulator one where I had Chloe for a bit, you know. It was nice. But like I say, you know, I don't really put pressure on people to join it, you know. I just post it and see who joins. Maybe what I'll do next week is I'll try Tuesday, possibly, to stream. What I might do is, I think this week I might do, let's say Saturday. Maybe. I'll see what I'm doing on Saturday. I don't think I'm doing anything. But see what I'm doing on Saturday. And then... So yeah, maybe stream Saturday. And then, if I'm free on the... If I am free on the Tuesday... Oh, I should be free on the Tuesday. Then do the Tuesday as well, possibly. I might even move it maybe an hour earlier, possibly. And see if that works better. So that means people don't have to stay up as late. That could be a plan. It also means I don't need to stay up as late as well, which could be good. So maybe instead move it to 6, possibly. Would people be up for 6 o'clock? Yeah, that could be good. Like 6 till 9, 69, well. Yeah, maybe that could be a good plan. So maybe I'll do that. I think experimenting and seeing what works best. And to be honest, it's not even about like getting the most views. Honestly, it's just about having the most people who can join, you know, which means I can talk to people and actually have time with people, you know, like. So maybe that's a good idea. Maybe starting at 6 instead. Seeing if that works. Seeing if people could stay longer, possibly, because of that. And yeah, trying a weekend as well. And seeing if that works. So yeah, I think that might work better. We'll experiment. So I think at the end of this, I'll work out when the next one. I'll say now, I think Saturday at 6 o'clock. I think that would be a good one. Again, no one's here to listen to it, but I'm just saying it for my own sake. So yeah, I think Saturday 6 o'clock. For anyone who's watching on catch up, which probably no one is. Yeah, Saturday 6 o'clock. That could work. Who's up for Saturday at 6? Hey? I'm up for Saturday at 6. And then maybe Tuesday, and then maybe if that works well, maybe Tuesday at 6, and then maybe do it at 6 from now on. Hello! Marley, you're here when I'm probably going to be finished in a few minutes, but okay, hello. Nice to see you. I've been going crazy here on my own. Yeah, I was just talking about experimenting, well, in this day and age, yeah. But yeah, no, I was talking about experimenting with different days and times for live streams, so I was possibly thinking of the next one maybe doing it on Saturday, so it's a weekend. It's like, you know, maybe people might be more free. And also possibly moving it to an hour earlier as well, doing it from 6 till 9, lol. And yes, that means it's an hour earlier as well. I just thought people might be a bit more free then. And as I just said, like, it's kind of less about the views, more just like, so people are here, you know, which is always great. But yeah, I think I'm literally nearly finished though. Oh no, it's all right, Marley. Don't worry. As I've been saying throughout this live stream, like, people are busy, and I completely understand that. So, yeah. And it's a Monday night as well. Like, it's the start of the week for most people. So yeah, that's probably not the best day to choose. Like, Thursday's over hump day, so you know that's probably better. Yeah, I think Saturday at 6 would be good. Yeah, I'm thinking also possibly next Tuesday as well, because I know that from next Wednesday to Sunday I won't be here. So I'm thinking maybe Saturday and Tuesday, 6 o'clock, see how that works. See if we can get any more people. I had the Joneses at the start though, so that was nice to talk to them. And yeah, it's Monday, yes, unfortunately it is, Marley, it is Monday. It is Monday indeed. Start of another week. Then again, at this point, the days are kind of blurred into one at this point. I don't know, maybe if I get another short one after this, if I get another short one, maybe I'll do that just for you, Marley. I might do another short. If I get like another vehicle, which doesn't take too long. Because those ones can sometimes take maybe like 20 minutes or so. So maybe I could do that. Oh no, about the Monday, or... Monday's a bad thing. Not Monday. Garfield hates Mondays. I've kept hearing weird noises as well, Marley. Also, I noticed, for starters, there's a gnome. Creepy bastard gnome. But also, at one point, like halfway through this, I'll just go onto the roof because it's easier to see. But, I think it's this side. Yeah. Weird footprints that just randomly appeared out of nowhere, which is kind of creepy, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff happening in this game. Weird noises that were happening earlier as well. Sounded a bit like a narwhal, not gonna lie. I mean, maybe I was just going crazy as well. That's a high possibility. Yeah, the oh no was about the Monday. Yeah, Mondays. That's the thing, I don't really feel it. I don't work. You know, as I say, every day feels like a Monday to me. You know. That'll be Bigfoot. I was thinking Bigfoot, but then again, the footprints look like maybe it could be like an animal on all fours. Then again, could that be Bigfoot? I don't know. Big feet. Certainly someone with big feet. You know what they say about people with big feet? Must be a clown. Alright. Nearly done. 2 more walls. 2 more walls to do. Where am I missing? There we go. I was missing a really annoying bit on the roof earlier, like on this massive bit of roof. It was really annoying me. Because the problem is the roof's yellow, but this kind of shines yellow, so it's just, yeah, it's bad. Right, that one's done. I think Bigfoot's bipedal. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, he's more bipedal. Right, last wall. It's the last wall, Marley. Got the last wall to do. Waiting for that ding. Come on. Give me a ding. Ding. There's the ding. Also, yeah, there we go. Achievements on. Raking it in. The achievements are now actually on the stream. That is good, because they were not on the stream originally. So that is good that they're now on the stream. Okay. So I've finished this Forest Cottage, which I think I worked out from the text that were coming through. It might be a drug den. I'm not sure. Essentially, on the... Oh, I accidentally did it. We can watch me clean it. There we go. Look at me go. Meow. You'll just see me on the roof in a minute, just like constantly... Oh no, never mind. It didn't. Oh God, you're gonna have to hear my my Swedish accent now, aren't you? To do this bit, because I believe they're basically kind of like Hansel and Gretel characters. But if you look in the messages earlier, Oh, okay, it's not showing up now. Here we go. Yeah, it was talking about like running away for the law and hiding out in a dank cottage. So I think it's like a drug den. I'm not sure. Anyway, so you get to hear my Swedish impression now. Hold on. Thank you so much for making the cottage look wunderbar. It feels like a strain on our character has finally been removed, and we can get back to our true passion. It's not really a Swedish anymore, I'm not sure. Also, into my mind has already leapt the recipe for a magnificent new custard strudel. Strudel, yeah. Yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. That's from Frozen. Right, okay, so there's the Swedish accent gone. It may come back at one point if we see these characters again. Right, okay, yeah, so there's not really any short ones after this. So the next one I'll probably do is the skate park. And then I remember Andy was saying at the start that the fire station was a nightmare. So yeah, that one I will not do yet. But yeah, so maybe next time's the skate park, which is a interesting one because there's a lot of different skatey things to do. I will go and buy some stuff in the shop as well. Got 2 viewers now. Right at the end of the stream, we've got 2 viewers. Just as I'm about to log off. I mean, I guess I could talk for a bit if you want. Like, I could talk till 10 o'clock, but I'm probably not going to start a new PowerWash thing. Yeah, they're definitely strange. Yeah, they do sound strange indeed. In fact, I think it did mention earlier, actually, what they got caught for. Hold on. Yeah, to do with the bank robbery. Okay, so maybe it's not a drug thing, it's a bank robbery. But, you know, yeah, same difference. Maybe they were robbing the bank to buy drugs. Who knows? And then putting the drugs into the strudel. You're telling me a fire made this station? Didn't you make that joke on another one? I can't remember. Or you made that joke about another thing. I can't remember. Right, so we can't buy the next power washer. Can we buy anything here? Nope. Can we... No, we can't buy any more. God, we're not going to have any cleaning liquids on the next one. We're not going to have any cleaning fluid. I could buy some more. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll buy another one of these. What looks nice? I mean, I don't have this one yet, so I can't get that. Maybe this one. Yeah, because I normally use this one as the thing. So yeah, I'll get that. And then maybe because that one's like kind of like red and white, maybe get these ones, these gloves, and then I don't know, that. I'm basically just using up money at this point just to get something new. And then yeah, they're the power washers. It was you're telling me this PowerWash Simulator. Yeah, it might have been that possibly. Yeah. Good. Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much everything bought there. So I mean, also I've got a load of money saved up as well, which is good for when the other stuff unlocks. It's probably because I need to do those bigger ones as well. These ones. I mean, I might as well have a look at what the other bonus jobs are as well and stuff. I think I did some of these before. I think I did these odd job ones. I haven't seen these Muckingham File ones, so I think they're new. So let's see. Yeah, I did like the Mars rover, the gnome fountain. I don't think I did these two though, the mini golf course and the steam locomotive. And then these ones I think are new, and then you can download more stuff on the Steam page. Muckingham Files, food truck, satellite dish, solar station. Paintball arena, that's good. Spanish villa, excavator. So yeah, that's like one of the other vehicle ones. Add-on will be available to purchase and download. Taken to the Steam store now. Right, so you have to purchase these ones. But it looks like a submarine explorer thing and like a, I don't know, like an underwater base. Yeah, there you go. Clean the submarine and the aquarium, and clean the modern mansion. Modern mansion. It looks like it says modem, and fireplane. That's cool. Steam locomotive was tricky. Oh, okay. Where was that on? Was that this one? Yeah. It looks like it. I mean, yeah, there's probably a lot of like very small parts on that as well, I'd imagine. You got free play, which I'm assuming is just any of them that you've unlocked, and the challenges. Oh, the challenges will be fun because I have skill, obviously. And then you got the special ones, which I think I did one of the Christmas ones. Yeah, I did a bit of Santa's Workshop. last year on not last year, the year before on New Year's Eve. I did a little bit of it, and then Halloween. Oh, there's a Halloween house. Oh, I'll have to do that one at some point. Cruise ship, and then an ice rink. There's the Shrek ones, obviously. Oh no, I'm not going to go there. Alice, can I check that? No, I cannot check them. But I imagine Lisa would be into this one because she loves her Alice in Wonderland. SpongeBob, they look fun. Tomb Raider, I've heard that's a good one. Yeah, you can do the Tomb Raider free as well, so that's a good one to do. I'll probably get them at some point. But anyway, back to webcam. By the way, Neil the Sloth from SofaWorks is here, by the way, Marley. There's Neil. Hello. But I'll put Neil. Put Neil there we go. But yeah, I guess I'll probably just close off PowerWash Simulator. I mean, I've got like 15 minutes till 10, so I might as well just stay on and just talk about some stuff, I guess. I don't know. See what there is to talk about. Elise is still on screen. Hello. I think she just messaged me as well, so... Yeah, some more stuff in art. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Marley, that... hi Neil. There he is. I mentioned earlier, Marley, that with my friend Elise, that one there, we're doing kind of like a D&D thing now, kind of Dungeons and Dragons thing on a Discord server together, which is quite fun. We literally just started it today, but it's based on our kind of characters. That character, she does Nem, who's based on the Nemesis creature. I think I showed you that in one of the other streams, didn't I? And then my character, Dr. Namelock, who has this very mysterious folder. Ooh. In fact, I could probably get a picture up of that, actually. Hold on. Let's see if I can do that. I'll have to add another image on in a sec. Go to photos. Yeah. It is quite fun as a thing. Like I feel like I'm getting into it quite well, which is good. We did have to roll the dice at one point, which I didn't realise we had to do. So we had to like kind of go back a couple of steps. But yeah, it's definitely quite fun. And I think it's also, I think I said earlier on, but it's kind of a good thing that could help with the wanting to become a scare actor in a way, because it can help with like improv skills and things, which is always really helpful. I don't think it's on Google Photos. I think it's more on WhatsApp. Hold on. But so it can help with like improv skills, and then if I can actually create things for the actual costume character I can do, it can also maybe help with some of the performance skills as well, which would be nice. So hopefully it'll be helpful. To be honest, it's just a way to stay in contact with my friends. That's good. I've only ever played a couple of sessions of D&D. Yeah, same with me, to be honest. I did a couple in my first college that I went to, because our tutor was out for a while. It was out for about a month. So we just went to the library for a couple of days and did a bit of D&D. All I remember is that I was like a lizard creature, and I was chaotically evil. That's all I remember. Oh, Elise is in. Hello, Elise. I was literally just about to show us as Nem and Dr. Namelock for Marley. Rolling dice, but we'll see how you fare. Yeah, hopefully fare well. I've been really enjoying it so far. It's also been a nice distraction as well, so thanks for that. It's been really, considering I haven't really been doing great over the past couple of days, it's been nice just to kind of get me through the day, so I think it'll be a really nice thing to keep me occupied in a way, which is good. But yeah, I'm just trying to do a really techie thing now to get an image of us on screen. Also, you finally get to see the Nem thing. She's there, the little Nem on the screen. So she's basically a part of that. Oh, Sam's there. Hi, Sam. How are you doing? I'm literally just about to show us all on screen in a moment. Let's get the image. It's probably going to become really big on screen. That sounded wrong, but shush. You're doing great. I'll continue to guide you. I mean, you're doing a great job at it, to be honest. You're doing brilliant. There we go. So there's us, Marley as me as the evil Dr. Namelock. We got Sam as Dr. Whittaker. I don't know whether, Elise, you've told Sam about my ideas for Dr. Whittaker. It's no kind of representation on Sam. It's more kind of on the guy who plays Dr. Whittaker. And I just like the kind of relationship that him and Dr. Namelock would have. It's quite a interesting thing. And then Elisa's Nem as well. Nice little angry Nem. Which is really cute. And me with the folder on the floor, because I had to drop it last minute, but it actually looks pretty good for the photo. I was tempted to say, put your gameplay on screen. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing though. The gameplay's finished at least. Like I pretty much finished the Forest Cottage. So and there wasn't like any quick ones I could do. So, is that my cart? No, I actually found out what the name for this was today. I got reminded it's called the Stag, which is like it's a big like massive tank that they've got at Alton Towers, Marley. And yeah, as you go into the Forbidden Valley, there's just this big tank there that you walk past, which is pretty cool. But yeah, but that's the three of us. Me looking very menacing. Hold on, let's just zoom in on our faces. There we go. Grr, very very grr from them. But and just me looking very serious. I think that's how I want Dr. Namelot to be. I want him to be like a very serious, take shit from no one, but he's also very passive aggressive, and so he doesn't really show any of it. Yeah, that's kind of how I want Dr. Namelot to be. Which is obviously completely different from how I am. Also, at least in Sam, I have Neil from SofaWorks tonight. He's the plush. Hello, Neil. Hey. Yeah, he's adorable and cute. Just feel like bringing on a new teddy every night. But yeah, probably just keep chatting here for a bit. Might as well. I also mentioned Elise and Sam as well that I'm thinking of possibly trying to like rejig the live streaming schedule a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe possibly doing a stream on Saturday possibly to try on a weekend for once, because maybe more people might be free. And as I said before, it's kind of less about wanting more views and stuff. Honestly, it's just more just to have more company, to be honest. So yeah, I'm thinking of possibly trying one on Saturday, maybe also moving it earlier to 6 o'clock, so between 6 and 9, lol. And then maybe doing one on Tuesday as well, and just trying to experiment and rejig with things. But I'll post obviously on socials about all that. Yes, Sloth, it's a cute sloth, isn't he? It's adorable. Tanks, Forbidden Valley, Aliens, that's too much lore. It's a lot of lore. A lot of lore. Well, I mean, to be honest, actually, a lot of that lore was already there, but they've kind of expanded on that with at the start of this, the start of last season. I have to say it's last season now because we're in 2020. God, we're in 2025 now. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? I'm going to be 25 next month. But yeah, I've also got my camera here as well because I've got a load of footage that I need to take off it from the weekend at the Trafford Centre, the Sea Life. Oh. It was about to drop. Look, what dropped on the floor? Oh, my earphones dropped on the floor. That's great. Everything goes wrong at the end. But yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, I've got footage to take off that for the Sea Life that I did, and the ice show thing, and the Imperial War Museum. So I got 3 vlogs from that. So now I'm gonna have a backlog again. Yay! Backlogs are fun. But yeah, the next stream will probably be Minecraft again. I'm sure my friend Jesse from the Netherlands will probably join that one as well. And yeah, so I'm thinking of possibly doing that Saturday, 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock. Maybe a bit longer, I don't know. See how I'm doing. Hopefully I don't cancel like the last couple have been. But yeah, hopefully I can just look after myself this week and hopefully have a nice week, I guess. I don't know, and then go away for most of next week. So yeah, that should be fun. Is there anything else fun that I can show on screen? I don't know. Might be something funny in my folders. I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of feel like staying on till 10 o'clock. There's finally people here. It's great. Let's go through my folders. Are you going to get sponges? We're not on Minecraft today, Marley. No, not going to get sponges. Do we want to see Chief Clown? I could bring him up again. He's fun. Let's have a look. Oh, actually, here's a picture I could bring up. Hold on. I see, now I can resize it while it's not on screen. Brilliant. There we go. It's me and you, Marley. Me and my servant of Sutek, and you as Sutek. A better looking Sutek than we actually got in the final episode as well. In the next stream, if I can find an ocean monument, yes, but I probably won't be looking for one, so no. Or I think sometimes the travelling, like the trader villagers, who kind of like spawn every once in a while, I think you can sometimes trade them for sponges, so maybe. But I think I'd need emeralds for that, and I don't have emeralds, so yeah. It'll happen one day, I don't know. But yeah, there's me and you as Sutek. Fun. What else can I bring up? There's my boy. There's my chief clown boy. They just spawn in the sea. You don't need. You see, I looked on the wiki though, Marley, and it said they don't spawn in the sea. So, but even then, I'm not near the sea as well, so it doesn't really make a difference. I'd have to go and find sea, and I can't be bothered to go and find sea. But yeah, there's Chief Clown. He should hopefully be coming out this year because he looks really cool. There is a little bit. I'll zoom in on it because why not? I'm a glutton for punishment. But you can see here there is a little bit on the eye where I had to rub it off because yeah, the makeup got into my eye. But that was just for like a test picture anyway. So I have that Sutek costume piled up in the hallway at the moment, and my Chief Clown is in a box in the corner of my room at the moment. So there we go. So yeah. The wiki is lying by omission. maybe it is. I don't know. It could have been in an older version of Minecraft, to be fair, as well, before they added the ocean monuments, maybe. So, I don't know. I mean, it's not like the wiki can be edited by anyone or anything. That's not how Wikipedia works. Jesus. This is a go on show. Marley, let me introduce you to the murder monkeys. These are the murder monkeys. They are terrifying. We saw them at Gulliver's World in Warrington. I believe they also have some in Milton Keynes Gulliver's as well. They have some of these murder monkeys. They are terrifying. Yeah, they are creepy, evil monkeys. One of them was holding a bat. One of them has a little black murder glove on. They are terrifying. But they're also animatronics. But when I took this picture, they were like just in the station of this water ride. That looks like a regular monkey. No, he's a murder monkey, Marley. He's a murder monkey. He's murdered people. Look at that face. Just look at that face, Marley. He's murdered people. That is the happy face of glee from a monkey that's just murdered. There's blood on his hands, but he's wearing a glove to cover it. But seriously, one of them had like a bat. It was really terrifying. But yeah, next time I get up an image now, the murder monkey's just going to be there. It'll be funny. Let's see. Big Sponge doesn't want you to get them. Maybe that should be the title for my next Minecraft video. Big Sponge doesn't want you to get them. But yeah, maybe I'll get a sponge one day. I do admit they would be useful, but I just really can't be bothered to go and find them. And I like doing things, as people would have realised in this Power Simulator video, I like doing things methodically, so yeah. And also I really like annoying you, so there you go. Yeah, Dr. Zaius. No, Dr. Zaius is less creepy. I actually dressed up as Dr. Zaius. In fact, do I have a picture of that? One last thing. I may have a picture of me as Dr. Zaius when I used to do my charity work with the Hive fundraisers. Let's see, document. I may have. No, it won't be at those ones. 2019. No, I don't on my PC, I'm afraid. But yeah, I dressed up as Dr. Zaius once, so that was cool. I mean, I could find something else from one of the events. Do we not have the Batman on a surfboard? That would have been a good one to have. I'm getting pressure to research Planet of the Apes costumes for a possible replica making. Ooh, that's interesting. Be cool to kind of be fresh to work on stuff that isn't Doctor Who as well in a way, I guess. Like, wouldn't it like to work on something a bit new? But yeah, that's awesome. Be interesting to see what that is. Oh, I found one. Hold on. It's not as good as Batman on a surfboard, but I have just found a picture of me as Batman, so might as well. That's what we can finish the stream on. Let's have a look. Raid fundraisers 2019. Ladies and Ashton. This one will do, I guess. There we go. That's me as Batman. Look at me there. Very dark and sinister. And by the way, that is like a full latex costume as well, pretty much. So yeah, it's not the most comfortable thing to wear. But yeah. That is me as Batman, everyone. And there is a picture of me as Batman on a surfboard, and I kind of love it. It's great. Yeah, I'd like to do more non-Doctor Who stuff. Yeah, and that's the thing, just trying to keep it fresh, isn't it? So yeah, that's always good to keep things fresh. So yeah, so anyway, I'll probably end the stream now. And as I said, try and experiment with maybe times that might work better for other people, hopefully. As I say, just try and get more interaction on this, because most of this is just me being either talking to myself or being really silent. And yeah, it's because I'm really shit at starting conversations. But yeah, anyway, but as I say, I realise that people are busy is the thing, so like, yeah, I get it entirely. Anyway, I think I've seen the surfing one. Yes, yeah, I probably sent you the surfing one, I imagine, yeah. I surprisingly stayed on it for quite a while. Anyway, so yeah, next stream, I'll probably post it literally as soon as I've finished this, but yeah, Saturday, 6 o'clock. I'll just double check my calendar now before I say that, because I don't think I'm doing anything on Saturday, but we will see. Calendar. No, not doing anything Saturday. So yeah, Saturday the 11th, 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit longer if I feel like it. Minecraft Take 2, Electric Boogaloo. So yeah, I guess until Saturday, I will hopefully see you all next time. Bye bye. Say goodbye, Neil. Bye bye.